quick recap. You guys basically a lot has happened. You guys decided to return to the city after failing to attempt to crash the ice crystal around the frozen corpse of the goddess or the demigoddess Artemia. Decided to head back to the city, and then on your travel you guys found out that basically the corpse of the dragon that you guys currently slayed, which is the Stormclaw, was being taken away from the foot of the mountain via airship heading back to the city. And you guys managed to figure out that the body of the corpse or the dragon that you slain was being taken away from you. And upon arriving back to the city, you guys found out that it was none other than the Amazonian princess Satara, basically, that you guys met at the foot of this frozen peak or frozen mountain of the Frostbite Mountain. A lot happened, a lot of drama transpired. Nar ended up punching her in the face, which and obviously after a few convincing, you guys managed to convince everyone that it was you guys who killed the dragon. Unfortunately,
they delivered the final blow, but yeah.
Unfortunately, you guys did not take all the money, as Satara managed to take 100,000 out of the 500,000 gold reward for the bounty. And also, a dwarven captain was awaiting payment via airship for taking the dragon, which obviously wasn't your idea. So you have no other choice but to pay him, and the price wasn't cheap because it was 200,000 gold pieces. Not to mention, you guys managed to convince him that for another 100,000 gold pieces, which is the 300,000 gold, you guys had negotiated to the dwarven captain to take you back to the Frostbite Mountains in hopes that you will be able, after buying some tools and some warm clothes after suffering the cold of the mountain, you guys managed to break the ice and acquire the frozen heart of Artemia, one item from the book that all three of you, Margarana, Vendelte, and Darella, found out that after Nar mentioned to the elder that some sort of artifact needed to hopefully take down some sort of creature known only as the Chain Oblivion. Also, you guys found out that Margarana also found out that her sister was accompanied by a human man who, according to the last city guard that saw him, was a jerk, apparently. And of course, Margarana was confused, wondering why her sister is spending her time with a guy like that, which doesn't make sense. You guys decided to travel, going to Emon, after the elder mentioned to you that before doing whatever you need to do, to confront and consult a friend of his, which is also known as the Enchantress in the city of Emon, which is a city located in another continent called Taldore. You guys head there via ship, and upon the third day of travel, something happened as this gigantic crab lobster-like creature with gigantic pincers coming out of the deck of the ship from the sea and started attacking you and the crew. With that being said, we're gonna start again. We're gonna start this episode again with combat. So I'm gonna show you guys where you guys currently are, and this is gonna be different because you guys can only move at the the edge of the ship, basically. Let me know if you see it. We're gonna be starting in combat.
Oh my gosh, what is this, Pirates of the Caribbean? Jeez.
So, yep. With that being said, roll initiative as this gigantic crab-like creature.
Oh yes, by the way, before we get started on combat, I wanted to go ahead and let you know that you also have in your inventory now a set of winter weather clothes and a climber's kit.
Okay, set of winter weather.
Yeah, carver's kit. As well as you have
25,000 gold
have you
pieces.
removed 20 gold and a dragon scale?
I did. I went ahead and I removed the gold, added and then removed, and then also did I just took one of the. I didn't know what color scale.
Yeah, it's up to you. It's basically up to you.
So
It's up to
I
you
just
what you
crossed
do.
off a red one because we only had 2 anyway. So I just crossed off a red scale.
It's up to you basically, and you have 20. So deduct 20 gold and then increase it by 25,000 gold. So it doesn't really
Right.
matter at that point. All right, so we're gonna start
Alright.
taking combat. Let me guys know what your initiatives are basically.
14.
Darella is 14.
I rolled a nat 20 plus 3. Nara's ready for some crab legs.
Not 20.
Always thinking of food.
Right?
Hey, I keep you guys fed, to be fair.
Yes.
True. This is true.
All right.
I am the meat shield and the cook of the group.
Tina,
Right?
what did you roll?
I rolled a 9.
Sure, we'll start. Nicodranas.
I rolled a 12.
Nicodranas, your mic, basically. I think I couldn't hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear me better now?
Yep, there you go. That's it.
Okay.
And Bendelte, what did you roll?
12.
Okay, also 12? Okay.
Nara's ready to
Alright,
combat.
so starting from the top of the round is we have, of course, Nar.
Alright, Nar is gripping his Grenhauer bone great sword, the one that does club bludgeoning damage, and has decided that he's going to rush the one that's closest to the teammate number 3.
Okay?
And he's gonna swing. And I rolled a 18 plus 11.
That hits.
Yes, 29.
Mhm. One moment, I have to do math again. Okay. What's the damage on the first one?
Calculating that now. 12 plus 7.
12 plus 7, that's 22. I think.
So 22 damage from my first hit.
Okay, roll the second
My
one.
second attack. That is a... Wow, 19. I'm doing good so far.
Yep, that
Watch
hits.
the rest of the game, I'm gonna do terrible. So that was 19 plus 11. So yeah. That's 6. 5, 7, 6, 5, 11. 13 plus 7 is 20.
20. 20 damage. One moment.
So 42 damage total to this thing.
Uh-huh. 51, so that's number 3. Okay, anything else?
I am going to see if I can do this real quick. Over to my sheet.
You have your action taken, you still have a bonus action and a movement.
I thought I already moved to hit them.
Yeah, I mean technically you haven't used all of your movement. So.
Okay, so I guess my other movement, I'm going to take the rest of it, and I'm going to run up next to number 3 and say, don't worry, we got this covered.
They just nod. Currently they're panicking as well as they have scimitars on their hands.
I want to be right next to number 3.
Okay.
It's
Right
right
here.
there. Yes.
So, anything else? Okay. Okay, so next is gonna be, because you guys roll purple, number 2 is gonna attack here, and he's gonna swing it with his sword. Sword. He misses. As he swings the sword with panic. Next one is number 3, who's also number 2 is gonna swing at the crab next to Nar. Also misses as he swings it with panic.
That's all Nar says after he sees that. It's like,
And then the other. That being said, this one is gonna attack Nar because if you hurt it, he's gonna roll a strength saving throw.
yes. Fortunately, that's my specialty. Oh wow, there's the bad roll. I rolled 3 plus 11, so that's 14.
14. One moment. I'm gonna make a roll. Oh, yeah, you still managed to break it, basically. So you managed to save, basically. So you are not grappled. As he tries to
no
grapple you. Oops. What
This
is
is my
it?
no square.
Alright, so that's that. I have to keep track so many. It's so hard.
I appreciate that.
Next is gonna be, because you guys roll triple, is number 5. Number 5 is gonna rush 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can go there. And then crew number 1 is gonna swing at number 1. 14 plus 3, 17, that hits. And you're gonna... 2 plus 3. That's gonna be 90. Okay, that's that. Where it goes. 5. Alright, next is gonna be Darella.
Okay, I'm going to use my hand crossbow. Let me see, which one can I reach? Number 5, since I'm closest to it.
Okay, you can hit it with a crossbow even without getting close to it.
It's
Roll
the one
to-
on the...
Yeah, roll
I'm
to
not sure.
hit. As you aim your crossbow, roll to hit.
Nat 20.
Oh, that definitely hits. Roll damage for that. And because you roll a nat 20, double the dice.
Okay. I got 4. Together.
Alright, so 4 damage as it plunges, crossbow bow plunges into it. So that's gonna be 5. That's gonna be 4, 18, equals 2. Anything else?
Yeah, maybe I'll do Ray of Frost on the same one.
Actually that's already, you already took in your action to use a
Oh, okay.
crossbow. So you can own.
Okay. Then now I'm done.
Okay. And next is gonna be 14 is 6. One moment. Why is it? Okay. Okay. So next is gonna be number 6. Rule number 6. Number 6 is gonna approach you guys, basically. and is about to swing at the captain of the ship.
Okay, Tom.
And he
Like
rolled
his
on that
turn.
one. The captain managed to pass it, basically. So the captain is not grappled. Next is gonna be 13, 12. Next is gonna be Vendelte.
Okay. So I'm going to attack number 5 right there, since he's right there. And I rolled a 18 to hit,
That hits.
and then... Oh, I meant to cast my spell. Oh well, I'll finish the attack. So that is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13... 16 damage.
16 damage for your first attack. You can, once you've done that, you cannot cast any more spells. You can either cast a spell or do what you call a dual wield. Basically.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast,
No, you cannot cast any more, you cannot cast spells the moment you, use an action to attack. So you have to choose either casting a spell as an action or using dual wield, basically.
I can't use a bonus action?
Is the spell bonus action?
Yes.
Okay, then you can do that.
Okay, so Blood Curse of Bloated Agony,
Mm-hmm.
and then disadvantage on Strength and Dexterity, and takes 1d8 necrotic damage if it makes more than one melee or ranged
Got
attack.
it. On number 5. Got it. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Mm-hmm. Alright, next is gonna be 74. Morgarana.
Alright. I am going to cast Looking Out to Sea to number... what's the one up... Oh, number 2. There we go. I am going to cast Flaming Sphere.
Oh. I just want you guys to note, before you cast that spell, the ship is entirely made of wood.
Yes, I am casting it out to sea, to the two
Okay.
out there.
Okay, just to making sure. Alright, so what's the range
Yeah,
of that?
I don't want to cast that on the ship.
Yeah.
Oh, but what fun could we have? With
I have
flaming
already
ship.
burned one too many ships to the ground, D&D.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Make it-
So you're casting Flame Spear. What's the range of that?
The range of that is 60 feet.
Where are you casting it?
I am it is a 5-foot sphere. I can shoot it out 60 feet. I'm casting it directly over number 2.
Okay, right here, I would say.
Yes. And it's a 5-foot sphere, not a 60-foot.
Okay, so it's still...
Yeah, it has a range of 60 feet, so it's a small little ball, basically.
Got it. So I'd say, yeah. Alright, so... Anything else?
It must make a dexterity of 15.
It failed. No.
It
that's
failed.
it?
Oh,
Let me check. That's it. Yep, it failed.
okay. Then it'll take 7 damage.
Number 2 will take 7 damage. Wait, no, it's just 93 minus 7 is 86. Okay, anything else?
No. Gonna complete my turn.
Okay, next is gonna be number 11, which is number 2. Number 2 will charge forward. 1, 2, tree and grapple you, Morgarana, as you try to attack it. Roll a strength saving throw.
Right, let me get my...
It rolled terrible.
15?
What?
15?
Yeah, you managed to what you call avoid being grappled, basically.
Alright.
Alright, so 11. That being said, the captain is gonna swing. Actually, the captain is busy driving the ship, so he's gonna pass his turn. I'm gonna make it that. With that being said, for number 7 is 5, 10. He's gonna attack, multi-attack the crew. 3, fail, and 19 on that, so he's going 15, yep, 3. So he's gonna be taking 8, 12. Ooh, damn. Okay, so this guy's dead. As his head got chopped off by one of the pincers, basically.
Oh no.
No, guy number 4. What are we gonna do?
We lost an ally.
He sang the best sea shanty.
We're
Alright.
going to share his rum. The
So
jerk.
what was that? That's number 4.
You said he wouldn't share his rum?
Yes.
Oh
Oh.
no, that's not number 4. That's number.
It's number. So number 4 is still there. We got the sea shanties.
Oh, that's number 6.
Oh, number 6 was the guy who just went to bed early all the time. He was kind of lame.
Alright, so that's that. Number 6 is dead. Let's see here. Keeping track. So that's number 7. And then number 4 is gonna do the same thing. Sea crew number 4. 8 plus, I think that's 8 plus 6 is even that hits him. 14. Yep, that's it. So
Okay, well, before you do damage, I'm going to go ahead and use intervention on number 4 and push number 4 5 feet off the ship. Still taking damage, but he's off the ship.
okay. So you
We'll
take
just run
2
forward,
attacks.
sucker punch.
Do you take both
Attack.
attacks or just
Yes, I do.
okay.
Give me those attacks. Yes,
3
sir.
plus one moment. And the first one is 3 plus 4, 7 bludgeoning damage for the first one.
Okay, 7.
Second one, ooh, you rolled a good one. 11 plus 4 is 15 bludgeoning damage for the second one.
So 15 and
7.
so 15 and 7. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Alright, so that's 3, 4. And now next is last on the list is number 5, who's gonna try to attack crew number 5. Misses first one and succeeds on the other. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ooh, number 5 also plummets to the water. But you get pulled into the ship. Alright, top of the round. I think that's everyone for the most part.
No, I didn't get
Oh
to
yeah!
go.
Wait, oh yeah. Thank you,
Sheena.
Yeah, Sheena. That's why I knew I was missing someone. Sheena, your turn.
Alright, so I am actually going to yell across the deck and say, hey, Nar, you feel like being big today?
I just kind of quirk an eyebrow and say, living large and in charge, and throw up my thumb and do the cheesy grin.
Okay, and I say I'll cast enlarge. So
Okay.
he gets up to 8 times as big as he normally would, and if there's not enough space, he's at max at what he can grow to that space.
Ooh.
So
you're in.
oh no!
Yeah. So okay.
Now I'm as
let me
big as
find-
these creatures.
Yep.
And it's it says that the weapons grow with you,
Nice.
and the target's attack, you get an extra 1d4 extra damage.
Okay.
How long does that
And you
spell
have,
last?
and you have advantage on strength, and it's up to 1 minute.
Okay,
so
so,
1 minute.
So Nor, remember, keep that in mind. You have 10 rounds.
10 rounds. Got it. I'm gonna start
Starting
with-
the next round, basically. Starting on the next round.
I'm gonna take every time I take a turn. Just
So,
that.
so just remember, remind me because I'm gonna lose track of that sooner or later.
sure. That's why I'm just gonna type 10, 9, 8, 7, 6 in the chat.
Alright, anything else, Sheena? So that's your action.
And how big are these creatures?
More or less 8 to 10 feet.
Okay. How heavy are they?
Very heavy.
They're heavy? Okay,
Yeah.
well I'm gonna get on the carpet, and I want to go over the water.
Okay,
So can you move me over 10 feet?
right here.
Yep, and then up, 2, and to the left.
To the left, right here. Oh no, to the left,
No,
right here.
other way. Right there, yes. Yes.
Okay.
So this is a concentration spell, so that means I have to focus all those rounds on this spell. So, Nar, you gotta do as much damage as possible.
Okay.
Okay, you're staying away from trouble because you are concentrating.
Right. I'm letting
Got it.
him have full range over there. That's why I was getting as far out of the way as I possibly can, because
Okay,
I'm
got
just
it.
imagining him being super big.
All right. Anything?
Right.
Anything else? Or that's gonna be.
Is there anybody on that side? Oh, I see. Is that Darella, the red? I can't. It's so tiny. Is that
Darella's
Darella over there? That's on the same side that I was. Okay. I'll just I'll say, hey, if you can make your way over here, I'll pick you up.
All right. So, and top of the round is gonna be Nar.
So Nar in New Giant voice says, "Hey, Vendelthing, please guard the captain."
Oh yeah, the captain's not doing good.
Will do.
And then I go ahead and shout, "Yo, Krusty Krab, it's time to get cracked." And I'm gonna attack 3.
3. Okay.
17, does that hit?
That hits.
Sweet! I thought I was gonna miss. Goodness. So 17 plus 3 is 20, plus 7, plus 1,
28. Oh, no.
28 damage for the first hit.
Okay, second. Roll your second.
Attack. Okay, that is another 17.
That hits.
Jeez, now I'm rolling terrible. Alright, rough to reroll that to the giant, so that's 1, 6, 10, plus that, so 15 plus 7 is 22 plus 1, 23.
Yeah, it's dead. You basically killed it.
And
He had
we're actually-
23 hit points, basically.
So I just cut him in half.
Yep, with the giant blade.
I'm like, all I do to shout out is, Dibs! And I'm going to run up near Morgarana, stepping over the 3 and 4, and be in base with the one that is closest to Morgarana, number 2.
Okay.
And let's see, I've taken my actions, I've done my movement.
You have a bonus action.
I'm going to take and activate Warpath as my bonus, so I'm going to get my temporary hit points up so I can take some more damage. And, wow, I didn't even actually add the strength from pain from that last attack, so that's probably best.
Okay.
Cool.
Anything else?
That's that. So I'm going to go ahead and calculate out my temporary hit points, and I'll let the next person go.
Okay, so the next one is gonna be crew number 2, which is gonna be running towards the captain. 15, 25, 30. So that's his turn, as well as crew number 3. They're all running to the 5, 10, 15. 5, 10, 5. He's gonna have an opportunity attack on number 5. Is gonna have an opportunity attack. Misses. 15, 20, 25, 30. He's gonna have an opportunity attack. 16. 3.
Okay, is he gonna get hit by that?
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and use intervention one last time since I got movement, and I'm going to take that damage instead.
5. What's their movement is what?
My normal movement is 30 feet. So
You
with
move
my
15
size
feet
currently,
basically before.
yes, I'm going to move 15 feet.
5, 10, 15. You won't make it.
Okay, well then leave me there. I can't do it.
Yeah.
All right.
You're just an inch away, basically.
Oh well, I was going to try.
So, 7 plus 4, 3 plus 4 is 7. So that's number 3. 11 plus 4. So making track. Tool number 3 is gonna... Wait, tool number 3 is dead, right? Yep, I think he's dead.
Yeah, you cut him off.
Yeah. He's dead, so that's gone. Number 7 to number 5 is also gone, I believe. Yep. So number, I don't see 5. So 5 is gone. No. So number 5 is gone. Number 5. 15. Let's go number 1. It's also gonna do the same thing. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, next is gonna be Darella.
I'm going to use my rapier on number 6.
6.
What is that?
Okay, roll to hit. Add your proficient. If you're proficient with rapier, add your proficiency bonus and your strength modifier.
Right, it's
Number 6.
15 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
Anything else?
Back up a little bit.
Okay. If you back up, he's gonna have opportunity attack on you. If you walk away from it.
Then I'll just stay there then.
Okay.
Well, wait, doesn't she... Wait, is disengage in action?
He already used his action to attack, basically.
So yes, okay, so disengage is an action.
Disengage. Disengage, hide, and dash are considered an action.
Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure.
Anything else, Darella?
No, that's all.
Okay. So next is gonna be basically Vendelte.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and stand in front of the captain, blocking him.
If you move
those
from
two
5, he's
creatures.
gonna have an opportunity attack on you as well.
Well, she hasn't taken her action yet, so she can use disengage.
Yeah, you can disengage, but you cannot attack the moment you disengage. Are you gonna disengage?
Yes.
Okay, so where do you go?
I'm gonna go stand in front of the captain, blocking him from being attacked by those two.
Okay, somewhere here, I'm guessing. So,
Yeah, and then
you still
I'm
have
going
your,
to cast-
what, sorry?
I was gonna cast Crimson Right.
Okay, as a bonus action to
Right.
number...
Yeah, Crimson Right, Right of the Dawn. So, let's see, I have to take 1d4 damage. That's a 1, so I'm gonna take 1 damage.
You made a boo-boo.
I did. And... You know, this doesn't say anything about how many creatures that I can cast. Well, no, I'd be able to do it again now because it only lasts 1 full turn anyway.
Unless it specifically tells you that it can it's multiple targets. I'm guessing it's only one creature.
Okay, yeah.
Unless it
doesn't
tells
say
you that it
multiple.
can cast to multiple people.
Alright, and, well, I guess I just used my bonus action, so I can't do that anyway. So I'm done.
Okay. So next is gonna be Morgarana.
Alright, and I am going to start playing like an actual druid and pull an Aquaman and cast Conjure Animals, of which I'm going to summon giant octopuses. Or octopi.
Oh god, I don't have a token for a giant octopus. Okay, what, conjure? Wait, one moment, I have to read that. What,
That's
Let's
awesome.
give you conjure animal here. I'll paste it in the chat.
okay. I have to read that. Oops. Oh god. You summon a free space that take form of beast appearing of 5 spaces that you can see within range. Choose one of the following. One beast rating 2 or lower. What's the rating of a giant octopus?
Giant octopus has a challenge rating of 1.
One
So
or
I'm
lower.
summoning 2.
Okay. Each beast is also considered prey and it disappears when it drops to 0 points or when the spell ends. Okay. Oh yeah.
46.
The summon creature is friendly to you and your companions. Roll initiative for the summon creature as a group, which has its own turns. They obey any verbal commands you issue to them. No action required by you. If you don't issue any commands to them, they defend themselves from hostile creatures, but otherwise take no action.
Okay, one moment. I don't have a token for that. So, what do you have the hit points up for those creatures?
Yes, I do. I have it on my other screen, so I can't, my other computer, so I can't pass it in. But they
Okay.
have an armor class of 11, a hit points of 52, swim speed of 10, or speed of 10 on land, swim speed of 60. They have a strength of 17, dexterity of 13, constitution of 13, intellect of 4.
Okay.
wisdom of 10.
Just keep in mind because I cannot memorize all that. So they're considered
yes.
they're considered large creatures, correct?
Yes, they are. They're considered large creatures.
Okay. So you summon 2. Where do you put the first and the first and the 2?
I am going to put the first one by number 4 over here. And the other one's going to swim up on the other side of the ship by number 5.
Okay, one moment. So number 1 is where?
Number 1 by 4.
Yeah,
Number
1
1
by 4, 1 by
4.
5.
Number 1 by 4. Okay, up right here.
Yep.
And the second one is by 5.
Yes.
Okay. So they and they attack as a group basically.
Yes. So I have
Okay.
to roll for initiative for them so
Okay,
they can
do
be
that.
added into the lineup. They are not very initiative. They rolled a 3.
Uh-huh.
They're kind of curious why they're here.
Oh, okay.
All right. Anything else?
And then as my bonus action, that little fireball that I have is gonna come and zap and hit number 4,
Okay.
which needs a dexterity save of 15.
He fails. Roll damage for that.
Okay.
Number
Then
4.
he takes 7 damage.
Number 4 takes 7 damage. 3 minus 4. Oh no. 7 damage. Anything else?
That will conclude the
wait,
things I'm allowed to do.
What you call your action was casting the what you call the octopus.
The conjure animals, yes.
And then the other one is a bonus action, correct?
Yes, once I cast Flame Spear, I can, as a bonus action, move it
Okay, got it.
anywhere within 60 feet to
Anything
strike.
else?
Nope. That's my
Alright.
action and my bonus action.
And the next is gonna be Sheena.
All right. I'm gonna swoop in by 2 and 1 and have them ask them to come. Our crew members 2 and 1 to see if they can get onto the carpet to save them from danger.
They're gonna ignore you. They're focused more on protecting the captain, which is currently not having a good time as 2 of those things
Right.
are right behind it.
Okay. All right.
Anything
Well
else?
then, I'll cast Cutting Words then for the next creature that's going to attack.
Okay. Next creature that's gonna attack is gonna be 9. 4. It's gonna be number 7. Shoe number
Okay.
7, which is this one.
Okay. Well, I rolled a 4, so it will be a
So-
-4 whenever
Okay.
he.
Are there 2 of those lobster guys that are labeled number 5, or is there a crew member hiding behind that one?
This is number 6. This is number 4. Number 5 is dead, I believe. Yeah, number 5 is dead.
But there appears to be 2 lobster guys labeled number 5.
Yeah, the one on deck and
Yeah.
the one to the left by the
Wait,
octopus.
really? 1, 2,
Yeah,
Yes.
they both say
Did you
5.
see it on the deck?
number 6. Oh yeah, there they are. Oh yeah, I hate math. I can't count apparently. I'm
Is it
yeah.
supposed to be?
That's supposed to be 9. I'm gonna put this to 9 then. No, 8.
That works.
Oh dear, there's 9.
Oh, he said there's 8.
Alright.
8.
Oh, 8. Okay.
I can't
Well, we
count
got
apparently.
We got 1.
Yeah.
I might have to lose concentration.
Oh yeah, how
Nar,
many
and
more
help
rounds do you
Brighton
have,
Man.
Nor?
How many what?
Rounds do you have with the large?
I'm on round 9.
Okay, so you still have 1 round. Alright, anything else, Sheena?
Oh no, I have like 8 rounds.
Oh no, he's got 8 more rounds.
This is
No, I just did the Cutting Words and that's it. So whenever he attacks, it's going to be -4 for
Okay.
damage.
Noted. On number 7, basically.
Yeah, you said number 7's next one. Alright.
Okay. So 7 is gonna attack Vendette.
Ew.
And it misses, basically, with the minus, even with the -4. That's the first attack. Second attack also miss. Alright, for... Basically, that's that. Two numbers. Next is number 4 is gonna go in here and attack number 4 crew, basically. So first attack 11 plus 6, 2 plus 1 hits. Second one misses. 5, 9. Yep, number 4 is dead. The crew is being picked up one by one, apparently.
Yeah, I was worried
Man,
about
we
that.
might need to learn how to sail.
That's kind of why I was like, we need to save the crew. Because we won't have anybody to operate the ship.
Yeah, we're about out of crew members.
Well, on the bright side, if everyone dies, then we have our own ship.
Maybe we could teach
That is true,
how
but you know
to
how to
steer the
sail.
ship. They're very smart.
Well, I mean, it's a hell of a time to learn by default.
Yeah.
Next is gonna be 4. That's number 4. 3 is 5. 5 is gonna attack number 3. So number 3. 13, that hits, and that hits. 7. Yep, number 3 is also down. The crew is
Oh my
picking
God.
pick
Yeah,
up.
is he down or just dead?
Is dead, pretty much.
Okay.
They're dead. They're beyond saving. Alright, octopuses will be next.
Okay, I'm going to tell my cephalopod friends to use tentacle attack. And with that, it is a, I guess I roll once for them.
Yeah. So roll both.
Does a 24 hit?
That hits.
Okay. The one to the right, it's going to go after 4, and the one next to 5 is obviously going after
Yeah,
5.
got it. So damage.
And let me roll the damage.
86. How long does this creature last? Morgana?
They last until they're killed.
Oh!
They're just
Or until I
killed
dismiss
when they die.
Okay, got it.
So 15 tentacle damage, and what type of thing are these creatures? Are they humanoid or are they?
Which one? The octopus or the crab-like creatures?
The crab things.
They're crab-like creatures.
They're aberration.
Okay, so they're not creatures.
I mean, technically there
Okay.
are creatures, but the type would be aberration.
They're an aberration.
Okay. So that would be 15, and the reason why I ask is if it's a creature, the octopus grapples it, but it's not a creature, so.
Well, aberration, let's see if they're actually creatures.
I mean, technically there are. That's they're creatures. 71. One moment. Yeah, they're creatures. Creatures are
They're
based.
creatures that are unnatural and unconventional.
Yeah,
So it is a creature.
Okay.
they're creatures. So
So they need to escape. They need a DC of 16 to escape. Otherwise, they are grappled.
okay. So number 5 is minus 74.
Love when nature takes over. This is great.
74 minus 15 is 59.
And it's true to life because octopus love eating crabs.
Yes,
Alright,
they do.
so they both need to. What's the DC?
16.
They both failed. No, 14. 14 plus. What's the other one? 14, 16. The other one. The number 4 failed. Basically.
So number 4 failed, but number 5's okay.
Yep, number 5 is managed to escape. Number 4 did not.
Okay.
Number 4 is grappled. So, at least he can't move. That's nice.
Okay, so number 4 is grappled until it can break free. Anything else? That's the octopuses, basically.
Let's see.
Number 3.
Is there any of the other dudes still in the water?
Currently, most of them are on the edge of the ship.
Okay.
And there's still a lot of them.
Well, as my... it's technically not my turn, it's the octopus's turn,
Yeah.
so that'd be the end of their turn.
Okay, so next is gonna be Jewel number 1, who's gonna both attack Nar.
Okay.
That misses. 10, 6. That's a 16 hit, Nar? Nope.
I have an AC of 17.
Okay, so it just, what you call, passes through you. Alright. Alright, that's... Did anyone turn? Did I miss everyone? I'm all keeping track so hard.
I haven't. Oh, yeah, I went. Never mind.
Okay, so just remind me if I do. Alright, Nar.
Katie go?
Nar, do you still have the...
I think Katie still has to go.
Oh, Katie, did I miss you? No, I think... Katie, basically...
No, I went already.
You went.
She
You went.
cast the cunning words,
Okay.
basically.
Okay, so yes.
Because
it's my turn.
Morgarana just went, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Alright, so then yes, it would be my turn, and then...
I didn't go.
Yeah, it's the octopus.
octopi did.
oh yeah, Morgarana go!
No, Morgana is done, basically.
Yeah, it's not my turn. It was the octopus's, the octopi's
Yeah.
turn because they
That's
had their
the
own
confusing
turn.
part.
So
I'm
Oh.
just making sure that
Okay.
Nar.
it gets confusing when I summon creatures, which is why I don't do it too often. But
Okay,
Alright.
yeah, alright.
Nar, Nar, do you still
Awesome,
have
friendly
the enlargement
octopi.
on you?
Yes,
yeah, it
I
will
have
be
the
my
enlarged.
turn, yeah. So,
No, it's Nar's turn, basically. We're top of the round.
I was just making sure that everybody had their turns before I took my turn because I know I was top in the round.
right, but I'm still...
Yeah, you're
gonna
done.
move.
Your
I'm
action
gonna
was the
move
canning words,
between-
basically. That was your...
I know, I'm still concentrating, but I'm gonna move myself between 1
no,
and
it's
2,
Nar's turn,
hoping that
basically.
they will...
Oh, wait, you're gonna
Huh?
move where? Where do you want to move?
Between 1 and 2 up against the side of the ship, hoping that one of them will just jump on.
Okay.
So, alright, so that moved, my turn right now, and I'm still large, and we will use this benefit. So I'm going to go ahead and swing at 2 and at 1 with both my attacks.
Okay, so
One each.
roll 2. Roll to hit.
Okay,
Where do you
rolling
wanna,
for 2.
who are you gonna hitting first on the first attack?
I'm hitting number 2 first, so let's roll.
Okay.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Let's see, that's 18.
Yeah, that hits.
Yeah,
That hits.
so let's roll that again. So that's 3 plus, so it's 13 plus 7 plus 20 plus 1 plus. So that is 22 damage to number 2
Okay.
and
Roll to
number 1.
Roll to number 1.
Ooh, nat 20.
Okay, double the damage.
So
Or the dice.
6.
Did you roll an extra D4 for that so that you
Yes.
get... Okay.
Yeah, even that.
Roll that.
This is
25.
double that, basically.
Mm. 37 damage to number 1.
37, 53. Okay. Anything else, Nor?
So I'm going to free action shout to Vendelthay are you... Oh, hold on. Let's do it right. Gandalfin, are you still doing okay over there?
I'm gonna shout back. I am good for the moment.
Alright, I'll hold down the fort over here. Yes, I'm having fun.
Alright, anything else? That's your action.
Now, my action was attack. I did that, and I am going to also free action shout to the 1 and 2. Hey, crew! Jump on the carpet. We can take you over to the captain faster.
Roll persuasion.
Can I help with the persuasion? Don't they know that
They're focused more on protecting the captain rather than running away from the
we're
captain.
protecting the captain too? I just gotta get them first because they're in more danger right now. My 2 people are over there protecting him, so he's good.
So roll
that-
persuasion.
That's for second.
Yeah, I rolled a 19.
Okay, number 2 is gonna jump basically on Sheena.
Okay.
So Sheena, you have
Alright.
1 crew member.
Hold
What's
on.
your weight, Sheena? What?
I'm 260. Remember, it can hold up to is it 800 pounds? It just reduces in speed, but 600 it still stays at 60 feet.
Yeah.
But if the more people,
Yeah.
it just reduces the travel.
Yeah, it's still a normal speed, so it's not.
Okay. Okay.
So yes, when Gina says "well done," I just give a cheesy grin and a big thumbs up.
Yes.
So,
All right. Anything else, Nar?
um,
Number 3. I think we're number 3.
thinking. Yeah, I think I'm just going to continue to double team on these 2 guys because that's what we need right now. So I'm done with my turn.
Okay. It's not gonna be crew number 2. Crew number 2 is gonna shout at you. Take me to the captain, quick! He's being surrounded. Just hear that. So, are you gonna take him to the captain?
Well, it's not Sheena's turn
Yeah,
yet.
but oh yeah, that's gonna. Oh yeah, correct. So that's gonna be that. So that.
Yeah, he has to wait for my turn, right?
Yep.
Okay.
So next is gonna be number one is gonna. He has nowhere to go. 5, 10,
No.
15.
Why would he go in front of the freaking monster?
No, so you just see him run, and then he got pulled on the side of the ship and thrown overboard, and he's dead.
Oh my god! Why are these people so stupid?
I mean, they're
Well-
panicking. So basically, I mean,
Don't
technically
they
there's.
see the carpet? Don't they see the carpet?
All right, so
Well,
that's number
I'm
1.
being angry right now, but I'm still focused on Nar being big because that was stupid.
Darella, your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use chill touch
Mm-hmm.
on number 6.
Okay.
Roll the nat 20 plus 5.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, not chill touch. It's ray of frost. Sorry.
Yep, Ray of Frost. That hits. That double the dice.
Okay, and I got 25 damage.
20,
That was with 2 rolls.
Yes.
25 damage. One moment. Uh, 25 damage. Yes. Anything else?
Am I close enough to get him with a dagger?
Yep, you're in front of it, so...
Okay, I got 20 to hit with my dagger,
Okay.
and I rolled a 4
A 4?
plus 4, so 8 damage.
8
what?
damage.
Okay.
He did 22 for the critical with Ray of Frost, and then what are you doing next?
63. Anything else?
She stabbed him with a dagger now.
Yeah.
And she did 8
Yeah,
damage.
I already did that.
Oh, okay. I was just trying to make sure because we lost him on the.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got
And
it.
that was
Anything else,
critical.
Dorella?
Nope, that's all.
Oh, wait.
Hopefully he's hurting.
Your action was the Ray of Frost one. Was that a bonus action or an action?
That was an action, but my dagger was a bonus action.
Oh, you...
Because I'm a dual wielder.
You have the feat dual wield, so you can get 2 attacks.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
So she did a magic attack and then a standard attack.
Got it. So you had 2 actions.
Okay.
Anything else?
Nope, that'll be all. Hopefully he's hurting.
He's still, unfortunately, he's still fine. They have tough skin.
After 25...
Yep.
After 25 damage?
Yep.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I just did like 37 to one of them and it's still standing.
Okay.
Next is gonna be... Vendetta.
Alright. So first, I am going to cast Blood Curse of Bloated Agony.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we like that one.
We like bloated crabs.
Yes.
On number 7,
Mm-hmm.
and then I am going to dual wield attack, so I'm going to do 1 on number 7 and 1 on number 6.
Okay, roll to hit on the first one.
Okay.
What?
19.
Who are you hitting? Number 6 or number 7 first?
Number 6 first.
Okay, that hits.
And then... let's eight, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 15, 19...
Pardon me.
24 damage.
24 damage. 24. Okay, roll the second one. Now he's not doing too good.
Nat 20.
Oh, even better. Roll damage for that.
Yes.
So...
Swing chops.
13, 16, 20, plus an additional 1d4, 24. So, again, 24 damage.
24.
Oh, wait, I didn't double my
Yeah, you
damage.
yeah, no. So
24.
roll again, or just double that.
Yeah, double that.
Double it, so
48.
15, 17, 19, 20, 32 damage.
Ooh, now he's way 32. Yep, he's doing badly now.
Okay.
The second attack was on number 7, not number 6.
Oh yes, got it.
We're
How
just
many
continu-
total did that bad boy take then from you?
Number 7 is 1 moment. Number 7 is still fine.
What a bit of damage.
What's the total of the number 7? The last attack?
What was what?
What?
She did 30 something damage.
32.
I did 32.
Okay, 32.
32 to 7.
My first attack was on number 6.
So basically just splitting attentions with each attack.
Yeah. Really making them mad.
Well, that's the plan.
Yeah.
Can't kill
Anything
the crew
else?
if you're trying to kill us.
That is all I can do. They're not
Okay.
undead, so I can't do additional damage.
Okay, next is gonna be Morgarana.
Alright. So, I'm gonna pull a little something different, and I think number 3 is the one that's hanging out next.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I'm gonna use those Zendrus Infernal Blades that I haven't played around with too much.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's gonna be an action if you're gonna be pulling them out.
I thought it was a bonus action to pull those out.
No, it's gonna be an action to switch a weapon, basically.
Oh,
okay.
so yeah, if you only have your Warhammer out right now.
And Warhammer is, I think a Warhammer is dual wield.
No, it's a two-handed weapon.
I have a light hammer.
Yeah.
So you can you can hold it with one hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have currently on my sheet that I have the light hammer equipped with one.
Okay.
Crap.
So yeah, it's gonna be
Actually,
an action to pull a dagger, basically.
So, well, here's the question. Now, I don't remember hearing about Morgarana pulling any weapons. Just she cast 2 spells. She cast the Fireblade, the Fireball thing, and then the Octopi. So I don't know. Did you have a weapon out?
No, I did not have a weapon out.
Okay. So
Casting a
if
spell
you
was
draw,
her action before.
so
Okay.
Mike's saying it's going to be an action no matter what. So
Yeah.
Okay.
When you're about to switch to a weapon, switching to weapons is considered an action, basically.
Okay.
So yeah. So what do? You still have your hammer. No, if you can attack with your hammer, but if you're gonna be using the daggers, that's gonna be an action. And I think I think the daggers is attunement. You have to attune to those.
I have them attuned.
Oh, you have the attunement. Okay, so forget
Yep.
I said that. So yeah, you can attack with your hammer, basically.
Okay. So I'm going to hit with the hammer, and does a 5 does not hit. I know that. But for my bonus action, I'm going to cast Flame Blade, and does a 15 hit.
15 does not hit.
Okay.
okay. I found this online. So by the book, you can draw or stow can be done for free, but you have to use a move or an action to draw weapons.
A movement
So, yeah,
or
it is
an
an
action? Yeah, it is.
It's a movement or action to do that, but it would still be an action to
Yeah. Switching weapons
switch
is
weapons.
considered an action.
Okay.
Yep. Just had to double check because I was like, wait a minute, I didn't know that was like that.
Anything else? Or Grana?
Nope, that'll complete 2
Okay.
swings and 2 misses.
Okay, next is gonna be Sheena.
Alright. I'm gonna take number 2. See, on the carpet it's 6. So I could take them to the captain right in front of him. So, in front of the captain, towards the front of the galley. The
Yeah.
captain's in the middle, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I want to be over there. Like
Okay.
over onto the ship.
Okay.
Like hovering with him.
Uh-huh.
And like lowering it for the guy to possibly get the captain on or convince the captain to get on or
The captain
whatever
is driving the ship. If he leaves, no one's driving the ship.
It's not anchor. He didn't drop anchor.
No, you guys are currently what you call sailing as this is happening. So the ship
Wait,
is
so
moving.
So if we're moving, then wouldn't we have negative actions towards our movement
No, not really.
or positive?
Because
Also, number 5 would be like not existing on the map.
no, 5 is currently grappling on the side of the ship.
But it's grappled.
No.
No, number 4 is grapple.
Yeah, number 4 is grappled. Basically.
That's right. So the octopus is gone then.
I would say the octopus would be swimming right next to it. They'll be. I'm not
They have
gonna.
a swim speed of 60, so
Yeah.
they could probably keep up.
Because the ship is not a speedboat. It's moving, but it's not moving at a fast pace. So,
Yeah, because I think the average ship, even with good wind, is like 20 feet.
Yeah, it's not a speedboat, so technically, either way, the octopus will be catching it.
So
I am not gonna.
Are the sails up? Is he doing sailing, or is this like one of those magic ships, or like how is this working?
This is a normal ship that sails under in water.
On wind, so it's
It's a
normal
pirate ship, technically.
Okay. Well, if they're pirates, that means if they're dead, we get their bounty.
Well,
I mean, they're not
yeah.
pirates; they're like sailors, basically.
Oh, okay. I was like, well, if you're promising they're pirates,
They're
then
licensed sailors.
Right.
They're like a passenger ship. So Sheena, that's your movement. You still have a bonus action and an action. What do you do?
So I'm going to let Nar know he's got one more round because
Really? Oh yeah, 'cause you're to drop it. That's right.
I'm gonna drop it, and I'm going during next round, and I'm gonna.
No, you only have 10 rounds, right? 10 rounds.
Yeah,
or
but I can drop the
three rounds.
concentration and.
No, I
do
mean
other-
10 rounds including the enemy's rounds and everyone. Not 10 rounds for you. 10 rounds for everyone.
Oh, 10 rounds forever. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to, since I already went over there, I'm going to do Bardic Inspiration to Vendelfay.
Okay. So that's a D4.
Okay. So, what you call Vendette, when you roll, add the d4 to attack or damage your choice.
Okay.
No, Bardic Inspiration is a D6.
Oh, a
Oh, is this
d6.
a
So yeah,
Yeah.
so roll a d6.
Even better.
Add a d6.
Even better.
So roll.
That's a 6!
Okay, so add 6
rolled a six.
basically.
Roll 6. So you get
Nar,
one.
I think you're out of what you call of enlargement by this time because more than 10 rounds have passed.
I've only had 3 rounds.
No,
Yeah,
this is
it's
10
only-
rounds for everyone. This is last for 1 minute. So it's not 10 rounds for you. It's 10 rounds for everyone.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, it lasts
No,
for a
it's-
minute of combat.
Right, but one round.
It's 6.
Each person is 1 round.
Yeah, each character is 6 seconds. More than
Oh, I thought it said a round is 6 seconds.
yeah, a round. 1 round is 6 seconds. So more than
So
But
it's
one
only
round
been
is each
6
person because
seconds.
we're supposed to be attacking simultaneously, right?
Yeah, everything's happening simultaneously, even though we've taken an hour or an hour and a half for
Oh.
combat. It's 6 seconds for every round.
Right, because I'm not going to
okay,
wait
got
for
it.
Nard.
Now I'm confused. So that's how it works.
So it has been. So this is lit.
it's
So
one whole
officially-
round basically. It's a one whole round.
Yes, this stuff is happening super fast. That is basically
I
what's
thought
happening all.
I was yeah, that was looking. I was
That's
confusing
okay.
it for a turn. So yeah.
Nope, those are turns. Everybody. So during round, everybody gets
I
a
got it.
turn,
I hate math.
and then
That confuses
round
me.
continues.
Alright, got it.
So-
Now I understand.
Okay, so now is it? So now it's the octopus's turn because Sheena went, right?
Oh, yeah, I think I'm waiting for the octopuses.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Sally.
No, it's
Sorry.
okay. No, it's okay. The octopus.
I'm naming them
No, Sheena goes
Fairy
first before the
and
octopus because
Sally. So it's Fairy and Sally.
I like it.
alright, so number 9, next is gonna be to number 4, which is grapple. He's gonna try to break free. 11. Roll a strength for the what you call Margarana. Roll
Okay.
it.
20?
Yeah, it failed. So number 4 is still grappled, so he can't move.
Okay.
That's that. Number 7 is gonna attack Vendelte. And it has disadvantage on its attack. Nope, it misses. Also misses. Alright. That's that. Number 3. Alright, Octopus's turn.
Okay.
Did number 7 just make 2 attacks?
Yep.
He
Yeah, they
needs
get
to
2
take
attacks.
damage.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's right.
What's the damage for that?
1d8.
Roll 1d8. Thanks for reminding me. I lost track of that.
7.
7. Good to know. So now you have to cast that again? In order to take-
At the end of my next turn.
Yep,
Oh,
she
yeah.
has to cast it every turn to do it.
7. Okay. Next is gonna be the octopuses.
Okay, well, because number 4 is the one on that side of the ship is currently grappling number 4, it can only attack number 4.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, I can probably continue.
And does a 9 hit?
Nope. 9 does not
Okay.
hit.
And the number,
Look
the
at
one...
the status of grappled because I think you have advantage if it's grappled.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, you roll again.
No, one moment.
Oh, natural 20!
Oh,
Yeah.
Wait,
go
one moment.
Sally.
DnD conditions. If you're if the creature is grappled, one moment. I think a grappled creature's speed becomes 0. It cannot benefit from a bonus or its speed. The condition ends in grappling, but it ends if the grappler is incapacitated. The condition also ends effect removes. Oh no, it doesn't give you advantage, unfortunately.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's gonna
Okay.
yeah. It doesn't say it's paralyzed that gives you advantage.
But I'm already
Okay.
hugging him. How could I miss?
Yeah.
Probably because the tentacles are too busy keeping the arms in.
That was funny. I like that.
The other one, basic. Okay, you have to roll for both.
Does a 19 hit the other one?
Yep.
Okay.
Does the tentacles.
9. Does 9 damage with the tentacles.
Okay.
The grapple
No.
check.
And it needs to escape a dex save of 16 to not be grappled.
It just passes, basically. It got a
Alright.
16.
Alright, so it does not want to be touched.
Yep.
Nope.
Did I miss everyone? I have to make sure again.
Okay, so all crustaceans have gone, and the octopuses finished the round.
Yeah. The octopuses is the last, basically.
Yes, it is. They were not very initiative.
Yep.
Crew number 8 is the move as well. I forgot him. He's also 3. So he's gonna 5, 10. He's gonna attack the captain.
And Captain dies somehow.
19.
Oh, I don't want the captain to die.
Well, that's okay. That means that number
Five.
2 now becomes number 1.
5 is 5, 9. One moment. Captain has 71.
Actually, should I do it, guys? I'm wondering if I should do intervention to save the captain.
Do what? You want to do what?
Should I do intervention to save the captain?
It's too late.
Might be a good idea.
I just rolled damage.
Well, you do the damage, you just do it to me.
Yeah. They,
So, what do you guys think? Should I do it right now? 3?
I mean, you're not gonna reach, basically. Because you did
I can't reach. I haven't done any movement, so
Oh,
that's
yeah.
30 feet.
Oh, yeah. You could, actually.
So I can do it. So you know what? I'm going to do it, and I'm going to punch number 8 off the boat.
So it's still clinging. Okay, so you take 9 damage, basically.
Only 9. Okay. Okay. So I'll take 9 damage.
So Margarana, you are currently by yourself there with 2 creatures.
Fortunately, they're really chewed up, so you just have to do enough damage.
Okay, if I can ever hit them.
Fair enough.
What? That's gonna. That's the intervention. Is that a bonus action, Nar?
It is so intervention. I will go ahead and pull that up right now.
Is that considered an action or a bonus action? It's
It is a reaction.
okay. So technically, you're good. Okay, so right, Nar, I think it's your turn, basically.
Okay, so after knocking that bad boy, I'm going to go ahead and attack him and 7. So
Okay, you
I'm
move
going to
here.
attack. I'm going to attack number.
Wow, your guys are all clustered in one spot of the ship.
Yeah,
I
unfortunately.
know.
So I'm super big right now. So it's like I'm trying not to step on anybody while I'm doing this. Let's see, that's 22 to hit.
That
Number
hits.
8.
Yep, roll to hit. Roll damage.
I'll roll that. So that's 6. Well, that's okay. 13 plus 14. 21 damage first one plus an additional 2, so 23 damage total to number 8.
Okay. Roll
And
second hit.
roll to do number 7.
Mhm.
All right, 17. That hits.
17, yeah, that hits.
Oh man, I'm not doing so well in these rolls. I'm glad that I have that modifier on this sword. All right, that flew out of my dice tray. All right, so first damage. So 4 plus 3 is 7 plus 6. That's 13 plus 1 plus 14 plus 3. That's 17 plus that. 24 damage.
Okay, 24 damage. It's not doing
seven.
too good.
Yeah. So I do all that stuff, and I can't really do anything else. So, yep, that's all I do.
Alright, next is gonna be number 2. Is gonna try to, I would say, go here, next to Dorella. He's gonna attack with a sword. 12 plus 3, 6 plus 1. And you roll 2 damage on number
Shit, I keep
6.
forgetting to do that.
2 damage number 6. 37. Alright. 17. 2. Number 5 is gonna 5, 10, 15, 20. He's gonna attack you, Darella.
Okay.
So you're just climbing on the side of the ship.
Yep. 13 plus 4. Does a 17 hit you? And the first one failed.
No.
Okay. So he misses both times basically. Yep, that's that. So many to keep track. I hate it. That's that. Next is gonna be 15, 16, 50, Darella. 15, yeah, Darella. Oh no, yeah,
Okay.
Darella.
I'm going to attack with my rapier and a dagger.
Okay. Who are you
On the
attacking?
rapier, number 6.
Both?
He's about done.
Okay.
Yeah, both.
Roll the first hit.
Okay, with the rapier, it's 18 to hit.
18 hits. Roll damage for that.
Damage was 9.
Okay, the first one is 9. Roll second to hit.
Okay, 25 to hit.
That definitely hits. Roll damage for that.
7 damage.
7 damage. Okay, he's not doing too well, but he's still standing. So that's number 6. Anything else?
Nope, that was my action and bonus action.
Okay. Next is gonna be what you call Vendette.
Alright, so I'm gonna do one attack on each of them again, and since I need to recast it anyway, I am going to cast Blood Curse of Bloated Agony again on number 7.
Also, you have a +6 basically, so remember that.
That's right, you get a +6 to hit or
Because of
right.
Tina. I just remember that.
is our bardic wizard.
So, first one, 17 to hit,
That hits.
and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 18, 25 damage.
On number
7.
on number
Seven.
7. Okay, 25. Oh, he's not doing too well. All right.
And then my second one is going to be for number 6. And that is 19 to hit.
That hits.
That is 15, 20 plus an additional d4. 26 damage.
26. Oh, number 6 is dead.
All
Number
right.
6 is dead.
Oh my gosh, how many hit points was that start? Oh, geez.
Probably, I know it's below
Good job,
100.
Fendel Yes.
Yes.
Yay.
All
She
right.
got the first kill.
Next is gonna be. Is that all your
That's all I can do.
Margarana?
Oh. Is it my turn or is it the octopi turn?
No, your turn.
Octopi go last.
Okay. Yes. Alright. Let's see. How many feet away from me are my crew members?
Oh, we're almost 30 feet away.
Yeah, more or less.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I wanted to make sure the captain survived, so...
As well as if you move away from number 2, he's gonna attack you.
Unless she disengages as an action.
Yeah.
Yep.
I am not going to disengage. All of you are out of my range, so I'm going to cast Thunderclap.
Oh.
And 4 is out of my range, but 1 and 2 would get hit.
Okay.
And they need a Constitution of 15.
Number 1 passes. And
Okay.
they both pass, basically.
Okay, they both passed. Okay, so neither one of them would take damage because it's not one of those that does half damage. It's you either save or you don't. And as my bonus action, I'm going to cast Flame Blade
Okay.
on number 2 there,
Okay, roll to hit.
and does a 21 hit.
That hits.
All right.
2.
And that one would take 7 damage. I am rolling terrible today.
7. Anything else?
Nope, that concludes my turn.
Okay, next is gonna be Sheena.
Yes. Alright, so can you move down to where I'm at? Alright, so I'm going to utilize, because I'm going to manipulate my spell. I'm going to actually not... You're going to be reduced back to normal, Nar.
Yeah.
I was trying to give fair warning.
Yep.
I'm going to do wall of fire, and then I'm going to make it a ring that goes around the edge of the bottom portion of the boat.
One moment.
And then ring around just around that little circle there. And instead of it being fire damage with my mastery of lore, I'm going to make it
Right
lightning
here?
damage. Start from where the captain is. See where the captain, just above him?
Right here?
Nope, up.
Right
Towards
here.
the middle of the boat. Yeah, and then,
It's
well,
ga-
a little bit down.
if you cast fire, the ship is gonna light up.
It's not fire. It's called Wall of Fire, but it's a transparent wall. But I have Mastery of Lore, so I'm changing the fire damage. So it's an invisible wall that
Okay.
has a magical property that when they are within a certain distance from it, they get whatever damage that wall would normally give. And I'm changing it from fire to lightning.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So it's a wall of lightning now.
Yes.
Okay. Interesting. So how big is it?
It is, I'm manipulating it. I have up to 20 feet in diameter. So I can make it that big if I want. And it's
Okay.
gonna be, but instead of making it as big as that, I'm just gonna make, instead of it being 1 foot thick, it'll be like 1.5 feet thick to accommodate for the trying to not. So that would go around the outside edge. So then that way the safe side is us on the inside,
I
and
got it.
the monsters on the outside are gonna feel the heat.
Okay, got it. So they have to roll. What's the save on that?
So they have to roll. So they're gonna roll. Hold on. It says
15,
it
right?
deals 5d8 fire damage to each creature that ends its turn within 10 feet of that side or inside the wall, whichever side I pick, which is the outside.
Okay, got it.
And I'm casting this at the 4th level,
Ooh.
so it's just gonna stay at 5d8.
Okay, so roll 5d8.
Okay, that's what I was just trying to find on my 5d8s.
That's Sheena's. Next is gonna be...
That'd be 17.
17, got it. Anything else? That's your action?
I'm gonna move a little bit closer, so I'm on the other side of the captain.
Right here?
No, that's Nar, right? That's the middle. Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Oh, right here, okay.
Yep.
Anything else?
You got it. I will use my last die of Bardic Inspiration to Nar since he's the next one to go.
Is that a bonus action? Is
Bardic Inspiration? Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Okay, so you can do that. Roll.
It's
for
a
that.
5.
Okay, so Nar, add 5 on your next roll.
No, yeah. I'm gonna do it.
And you no longer have the 1d4 for the enlargement.
Yep. I'm now in Smolland.
Next is gonna be the octopus, basically.
Yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna tell my bad boys again to go at it, to sick them. And so number 4, or 1 on the right of the attacking
Okay.
number 4.
Roll. Number 4 is 7 to 1.
And a 9's not gonna hit.
Nope.
I'm rolling. My dice on the freezer, they are being bad.
Alright, the other one?
The other one has... yeah, it's gonna go after that one again. And that one... a 23,
That
would
hits.
probably hit.
Yep, that hits.
And that would do 7 damage.
7 damage. Okay. Anything else for them?
Nope, that's all they can do.
7. Okay, next is gonna be number 8. Number 8 is gonna attack Nar. 17 plus 4. No, 17 plus 6. 15 again. Does a 23 hit you, Nar? It does, right?
Yes, it is.
So, yes. The other one misses. 6, 8. You take 12 bludgeoning damage. And it takes 17 damage because of the lightning ring. So that's gonna be, that's number 8. 36.
So, okay, how much damage did I take total?
12. You take 12 damage basically.
Okay.
And then it takes 17 damage. Oh, it's not doing too good. Number 8's not doing too good. 19. This is a long battle.
Yep.
Next is gonna be 1 and 2.
This is gonna be fun.
He's gonna attack you, Peter. 15. That's a 21 hit.
Me?
Yep.
Yes, a 21 does hit.
And the second one misses, basically.
Okay.
6. Then you have you take 14 bludgeoning damage on that one.
Okay.
Number 2 is gonna attack you as well. 2 misses. 13, 19. Does that hit you?
No.
Oh, 19 does not. Okay.
No.
Alright. Then number 7 is gonna attack Vendette. I'm using that attack. 18. That hits. That's a 24. I'm pretty sure 24 hits you, right? Vendette?
Yes.
That's the first one. 12. And another 18. So that's 4. 8.
Which one's attacking me?
Number 7.
And he has disadvantage.
Oh yeah, good to know. Nope, he's still. Yeah, that's the 16 hit you.
Nope, my armor class is 17.
Okay, so it's only 5, 9. So you only take 9 damage from that.
Okay.
And he also takes 17 lightning damage because of 7. Yeah, 7 is dead. 7 become fried. Number 5. Number 5 is also gonna attack Darella. 18. That hits. What's your AC, Darella?
17.
Yep, they both hit you. 5, 9. You take 22 damage, basically.
Okay.
And 5 also takes another 17, so I'm losing track with 60. Alright, on top of the round is gonna be Nar.
Alright. So let's see. I was dealt 12 damage, so I'm going to do 6 damage to number 8 in addition to my attack if I actually land my attack. So let's see, that is 18 plus, yeah, so almost 30. So
Yeah, that hits. Roll damage.
So am I at the plus 6, or was it a plus 5? It was a plus 5 damage or plus 6?
Yeah, plus 5.
Wait, did they move? Did your little crab people move? Because
Yeah,
once
they-
they end their turn, they get the lightning damage.
Yeah, they
still.
do. They did. They
Oh,
did take the
okay,
damage.
yay.
I managed to keep track, apparently. It's hard. 8.
We do this one more time, so yes, okay. That's 2, that's 8.
Number 7 is dead.
6, that's 9, 10, 11, 13. Okay, that is 22 damage to 8.
Number
my
8
plus
is
5.
dead.
Oh. And I am going to use my movement to rush the one on the other side of the ship.
Other side here, you guy.
Yep. And I'm going to bring down Grenhauer on it for my second attack. So that is 26 to hit.
That hits. Number 5. Number 5.
I'm going to help my octopus buddy. Let's see. It's 3. 4, 7. That's 15 damage.
15 damage. 5. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay, next is gonna be number 5. No, yep, number 5 is gonna be it. It's gonna I lost track because it's gonna attack you, Nar.
Okay.
12 plus 21.
21 hits.
And 19.
19 hits.
7, 12, 11 on the first attack. 11,
Okay.
6, and 10 on the second.
Alright.
21 damage.
Sounds
Crew
good.
Then crew number 2 is gonna attack it. He's gonna attack as well. He's gonna attack the thing. 17, that's hits. Gonna attack 1 is 3 plus 1 is 4 damage on number 5. So 4 damage on number 5 is 41. Alright. The captain is number 4. Can't move. So what you call Morgana, roll a strength for the octopus. 18 plus 12. Morgana?
20?
20. It's wait, where's the freaking sheet? One moment. Yep, it managed to break free. Basically, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's gonna attack. No. 5. It's gonna attack the captain.
Just really going straight for the captain, ain't they?
Yeah, because
I like his
it cannot
hat.
attack Sheena. Sheena is flying above it. So Sheena is safe, basically.
Okay, so if it's attacking the captain, if it hits, I'm going to use intervention for the rest of my movement.
Okay, 14. Okay, so you use intervention on the one of the
And I'm
heads.
going to push it 5 feet back and take a hit.
10. You take 14 damage.
Okay, that's much better strength from pain damage that I can use.
Next is gonna be Next is gonna be Darella.
Wait, did you deduct more lightning damage from him since he's got pushed back to the
Oh,
outside
yeah.
again?
Good one. Yeah, because he
That's why I wanted to punch him. It's like, hey, I'm going to do damage to you too.
14. That's number 4. Which is... Alright, so number 4 is dead.
Yay!
Yay!
The
punched
lightning
out.
thing
God.
reminding me. Alright, Darella, your turn.
God, we got all this.
I'm going to use my rapier and my dagger
Mm-hmm.
on whichever one is next to me.
Okay, that's number 5. Roll to hit.
Okay, with the rapier, it's 21 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage for that.
10 damage.
10 damage. Okay, roll the second one.
Okay, 18 to hit.
That hits.
And 7 damage.
7 damage. It's not doing too good. Alright, so that's 24. Okay. Next is gonna be Vendette.
It's too far for me to move to go up to the other end of the ship, isn't it?
Yep. You have to dash, and that's gonna be your action. You could reach, by the time you reach the other side of the ship, you won't be able to do anything. Other than a bonus action. So you can technically dash. Dash doubles your speed, but that's gonna be an action by the time you use the dash.
Right. So let's just come over and attack this one right by me.
Roll.
Nat 20.
Roll damage.
Alright. So, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 26.
That kills it.
Woo!
Alright. You still have one action and one bonus action and movement. And then the rest of your movement.
So let's move me as close to the other end of the ship as I can go.
And so you are here. 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20. What's your movement?
35.
35. So you get as far as here.
Okay. And how close do I have to be for that? Is he within 30 feet of me?
Yep.
Number 1.
Yep.
I'm going to cast Curse of Bloated Agony.
Mm-hmm.
So, yep, that's good until the end of my next turn.
Okay, so what's the damage for that? Roll damage for that?
Oh, he doesn't take damage yet.
Okay. No, just have the roll ready just in case.
Oh, okay. That is a 7.
Okay, good to know. So next is gonna be Morgarana. Morgarana, you're being surrounded currently.
Yes, I am, and I am going to cast Thunderclap again.
Okay.
Hopefully, with better result. Needs a con save of 15.
1 moment, let me check if the con save plus 3, 10, 11, 12. No, they both failed.
Okay, then they are going to take 11 damage.
Okay, good to know. 42. Anything else?
Yes, at my bonus action, I'm going to cast Flame Blade. And does a 14 hit?
14 does not hit.
Okay.
Alright, that's your turn. Next is gonna be number 2 is gonna attack you. Before Shuna does. Shuna goes 5. Nope, that misses. And also misses. Alright, Sheena, your turn.
Okay. So I don't need the I'm gonna take down my wall of lightning because I don't need it anymore.
So you have to spend that.
And I'm going to use the carpet and I'm gonna have it take me across up to 60 feet if it'll take me all the way there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep, it does.
Okay. I'm going to use. Where is it? So I'm right up next to them, right? And
Yep.
they're like diagonal there.
Yep.
I'm gonna do lightning bolt
Oh, okay. Roll.
at level 3.
Oh, okay.
So they have to make a dexterity saving throw.
Is that me included?
Nope, it's only a 5 feet wide blast, 100 feet long.
They failed.
Okay.
They did?
Yep.
Okay. Well, they're gonna take 8d6 lightning.
Oh god. Roll that.
I am 1, 2, 3,
50
4,
critter, anyone?
5, 6.
The good news is, by the time this is over, you guys are gonna have crab feast, basically.
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 12, 17, 19. That's 19.
Ooh, 19 damage. One moment. Do math. 42 minus 13. Oh. 42. Alright, anything else? You're not doing too good.
No, all my bardic inspiration die are.
Alright,
spent.
next is gonna be top of the round. Octopuses, basically.
Okay. They have a swim speed of 60.
So, I'd say 5. Yeah, they would reach this.
Yes.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm guessing. Okay, yeah, he'd probably be able to make it around.
Yeah, he will.
Okay. All right. Okay, a 21 would probably hit.
Number what? Number 2?
Yes.
Okay. Number 1 could not be hit because he's in the middle of the boat.
Yes. So they're both going after number 2 because
Okay.
they wouldn't be able to reach number 1.
Yep. So, yeah, that hits.
Okay. And that would be 10 damage from 1.
Okay.
And let me roll an attack for the other. And that one would also hit at a 24.
Uh-huh.
And that would be 6 damage from the other.
Okay, he's not doing too good. Really not good.
And it would, I guess, have to save, have a dex save of 16 twice, since both of them could
No,
be
it failed. It
grappling.
failed both, so it's grappled. So
Okay, so
number 2 cannot move.
okay.
Alright, Nar,
Yep.
your turn.
So, let's see. Captain's safe. One mate is safe.
I mean, there are other crew beneath the deck of the ship, so
Okay,
protecting
well,
the other passengers. So it's not just that.
I
can
had to
say-
make sure.
Yeah.
I am going to bum rush the one that Sheena's next to.
5, 10, 15, 20. What's your movement speed? 5.
30 feet.
Yeah, you get here, as far as here.
Oh, really?
30 feet.
So, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. But 30 would get me right in base, I thought.
So you're here. You were here. 5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh, I'm gonna
30.
jump. Oh, I thought that was that's a ladder that goes down below ship.
Oh yeah, you're gonna take the ladder. Okay. 5, 10.
Oh no, I'm jumping. I'm just straight jumping.
Roll acrobatics.
Yes, I can. Nat 20 plus 7.
Okay, you do a superhero landing.
So just
5,
jump.
10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You got
Why do
it.
you keep putting me around the post? There's a straight... I was right there at the below deck stairs.
Yeah, you were here.
No, I was right next to... Like, I was just adjacent to the captain.
Oh no, this is
Right
stair.
there.
You're gonna jump from here?
I'm jumping across the stairs.
Okay, so 5. Good to know. I thought you were gonna take the ladder because this is the ladder. Basically.
Yeah, no.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Okay, so I can only get that far.
Mhm.
Well, then I'm going to go ahead and use my action to use my new ability, Mocking Bellow.
Okay.
So Mocking Bellow, basically, let's put this in chat so everybody's got this.
Okay.
I'm basically just going to give all the remaining monsters disadvantage on their rolls.
Good to know. I mean, technically number 2 is grappled, so he's in the verge of dying.
That's okay. That still gives them disadvantage. Okay, so that'll be my action is this. So I start screaming ungodly things in Abyssal that are taunting the creatures. These creatures feel that they're being insulted. So within a 30-foot cone, these two guys, which they are, they must make a wisdom saving throw or they fail. So it's the 8 plus 3, so that's 8, 9, 10, 11. They have to pass a 19.
19, only one passes. The number 1 got a natural 20. Number 2 did not.
Okay. So that one gets a disadvantage on all rolls unless they attack me.
Okay.
So disadvantage on attacks on anyone other than me.
Okay. And so to remove the effect.
Yep, for 1 minute.
Good to know. Alright, so that's Nar. Next is gonna be Darella.
Okay, I'm going to use Chill Touch on number 1. That's the one in the middle of the ship, right?
You have to go there basically for your movement.
How far am I from him?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's beyond 30 feet.
Yes, but my Chill Touch is 120 feet.
Oh god. Really? Chill touch is as a
Yes.
right? One moment. Let me check that. Oh god, it is. Alright. Go ahead. It reaches. It can definitely reach. So roll to hit for that.
Okay, 29 to hit, no, 24 to hit.
That's a cantrip? But yeah, that hits. That's insane. That's an insane cantrip. Chill touch is a cantrip?
I didn't know it was a cantrip.
What the freaking cantrip?
What was the cantrip?
Chill
The chill
touch.
touch.
Chill touch? Oh, yeah.
It's a 120 feet cantrip. Oh my god.
And 12 damage.
12 damage on number 1.
The one that's in the middle. The
Yep.
one I'm closest to.
Yep. 12 damage on number 1. He's not doing too good. They're,
And
in
he
the
can't
they're both in the
regain
verge
any
of dying.
He can't regain any health points for the next turn.
Well, it's good they're not healing each other.
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's your action. What's your bonus action in your movement? Are you just gonna stay there?
Yeah, I'll move 30.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, I'm guessing 30. Are you next to Vendelte? Next is gonna be Vendelte.
Okay, so I need to move closer, up and around.
5, 10, 15,
Probably
20, 25, you just reach them.
Put me in between the two of them.
There's,
On the
okay.
wheel.
Oh, you can't get up on that thing?
You can stand on it if you do an acrobatics
Yeah,
check, but
roll acrobatics.
it's the frickin' anchor hoist.
Oh, fun. So Acrobatics is +7.
I mean, technically she'll be fine. She's a rogue.
23.
Yep, like I said, a rogue.
Yeah, you're fine. You can stand on that.
Okay, you're now between them.
There you go.
So, first attack number 1. That is 19 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage for number 1.
13, 14, 17, 20.
Okay.
So that's 20.
That kills it.
Awesome. And the other one.
10.
5, 6, 7, 8, 10.
What's the hit?
18 damage. Oh, sorry, to hit. 16, does that hit?
That just hits. And 18 damage?
Yes, 18 damage.
Yep, that kills it. And that's pretty much the end of the combat.
Oh my goch.
That's
Yay!
okay.
Alright, time to eat lobster.
One moment.
Crab lips for dinner.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, that what you call the corpses of the crabs are being either you guys could easily harvest that.
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and start harvesting a lot of them.
Mhm.
Do we know why they all of a sudden started attacking us?
It's random chance. So technically, you guys are in the ship, and apparently they were on the way.
And
They
it's
saw
like,
food
it's been a while
swimming by
since
and
we ate.
decided
What's
to go
happening?
for it.
So unless you guys are doing anything, we can fast track as you guys arrive on the city.
Well, as we're headed towards the city, we'll be harvesting bodies.
Yeah, easily done. You have crab meat for days, basically.
All the crab.
So technically, you would have a week of ration. Yeah, pretty much. So as you guys, unless you guys, want to do other things, I'm gonna fast forward. Just let me know. As you guys arrive, I have to read the wiki because I'm terrible at descriptions. As you guys arrive the city of Wildmount of Nicodranas, you see this beautiful city basically. The easternmost port city of the Manjiri coast. Basically, the city exterior wall has many gates and archways with portcullises that are held up by chain mechanism beyond the wall. The gates are guarded by guards that ran the city towards the coastline. The walls slowly diminish in steps and extend out in the ocean. The walls beyond the exterior were once gray, but through the years of accumulating seagull excrement, they become light gray with white patterns, basically. The city has colorful rooftops, basically. You see colorful rooftops if you've seen pictures of the Venice beach or Spain beach, basically. So they have colorful rooftops that are what you call on top of one another, layered on top of the mountain tops of the coast of this island. And on the middle of the port, you see a giant statue of a lady made of stone, which the eyes is glowing like a lighthouse, so like a spotlight that looks out through the ocean or to the sea, which is located at the center of the harbor. A beautiful sculpture with wild hair and tangled curls around the shoulders and then merges in with the stonework of the lighthouse. What's unique of the lighthouse itself is its place and where it is placed as it rotates. So there's a rotating mechanism basically. So it's rotating as if watching over the sea as the light beacon comes across its eyes of the woman flare up and the light passes the side of the tower. The entrance of the light, basically, and it faces the ocean, has a 20-foot relief of the upper torso of a woman that is emerging from the lighthouse looking out over the ocean. It is designed, the lighthouse seems natural and a gradual tower like a point on the back side and the northern side, the southern side that faces the ocean, basically. So, as that happens, this is what you guys see. You can, Chris already saw this because I finished this just pretty much just yesterday. You guys see something like this. Where is it? Where is it? You guys see this.
Oh, fancy. And I'm in love with that statue. It speaks to me on a deep and profound level.
What you call roll?
Which board is this?
Roll religion check as you see the statue of Margaret.
Okay.
Are we what? We're rolling a religion check?
No, just for Margaret. She's looking at the statue.
23.
Statue. Oh, I see her. I see her. I see
Yeah,
her.
on the edge, basically. The statue itself is a goddess, basically, and her name is the Wild Mother, basically. It's the goddess of nature herself.
Oh,
Which,
Melanora?
Yep,
yeah.
Laura?
the Wild Mother.
Oh, she's my goddess.
Yep.
And which port was this? On Wild Mountain?
This is Nicodranas. So as you guys reach
Nicodranas.
Nicodranas, basically. So the ship arrives.
Nicodranas?
Nicodranas. I'm gonna put that in chat. So you guys just reach Wild Mount, technically.
I hail, I jump up, whoop in the air, and yell, "Hail, Melara!"
So the ship enters the docks. What you call the crew puts giant planks on the edge of the rocky docks. As so you guys, the passengers, including you guys, step off the ship. So you guys have reached the other side of the continent. What do you guys do? It's in the chat, Katie. Nicodranas.
The goddess's name is Nicodranas?
Oh no, that's the city.
No.
Melora. That's the...
Melora, okay.
Yep. So what do you guys do as you guys reach the...
I take a deep breath, put my hands down to whatever earth I can touch,
Yep.
and take a moment of silence to welcome myself back to Wildmont.
Mm-hmm. Basically, Sheena, if you didn't know, Wildmount is where your home, basically.
Mine? I thought mine was
Yeah, it's in Wildmount. Which technically where you
Okay.
guys currently are. Oops. So
I
what
thought
do you
my
guys-
stuff was in another location, but okay, that's cool.
So
We're in
tech-
Wildmount.
Yeah.
That's alright.
Wildmount is the continent, the name of the continent, and Draconia
the
is
continent.
a city. So the
Okay,
city
okay.
is basically in you guys where it is. So yeah. So what do you guys do?
All right. So me, I go ahead and we're at the city. We get off the boat.
You're now at the docks, basically.
Okay, I get off and stretch, and I'm like, it's good to be back on the home continent. Everybody, welcome to Nicodranas. I was here for a little bit on my travels, but I actually left from a different port in the map. But this is a nice city. You can get plenty of good things to eat, and there's plenty of trade that goes in and out of this place. So we could easily find ways to pawn off some of our wares that we couldn't do in Dragosia. So if you guys are looking for things, this is the place to do it. And I just kind of elbow Morgarana. I'm like, so it's good to be home, right?
Yeah, although this is a long ways away, it's good to feel the same rock underneath me.
That's fair. But where my character left from was Port de Male, originally.
So that's where you
So-
guys are. Technically.
We're in Nicodranas.
Yep.
And I say it's like, so, that we're at.
What do you guys do? Technically, you don't have the city map, so you don't know where you currently are, other than the port. You do not notice that the city itself is divided into sections. There are walls dividing it like districts, divided into 4 or 5 sections of the city. Yeah. There is a map that you guys could see posted on the docks. Basically, this small billboard, like post-it, made of wooden planks.
So which of us has a photographic memory?
So I think I have the map of that place. One moment. So the place is massive. So unlike what you call Zagosha, this place is more or less 3 times bigger because it's divided into multiple districts. Let me see if you see it. So, yep. So you're currently looking at more or less 4 to 5 cities combined in one.
Okay.
Oh goodness.
Wow.
So now, technically you're at the docks, which is between the open quay and the restless wharf. If you look at there are different portions that you guys could see in the map that are icons. Basically there, let me check the wiki. One moment. So technically there's the Mother's Lighthouse, the one that you guys saw, the statue of the lady. Which is Melora. There's the Wayfarer's Cove, which is a bunch of taverns to the bar. You guys see a tower somewhere at the middle of the city, which is called the Tide Peak. You could barely see it from where you guys are, but it is located at the map. There is a restaurant. There is a famous restaurant known as the Lavish Chateau. I have no idea how to pronounce this. And there is the palace, which is called the Marquis de Metz. So technically, you guys.
And where? Which area are we? Like, where would we be?
You guys are at the docks between the open quay and the restless wharf.
Oh, okay. So we're like right in between, right?
So
there.
technically, you're still far from M1. But you guys
What's that middle area say? The Opal Archway?
Yep,
Is that what
that's
says?
another city basically, and that's where the palace is located. So I put the Lavish Chateau on the chat and the Marquis de Metz, which is the palace. I cannot pronounce that. So where do you guys gonna go? It took you 4 days to arrive here, technically.
We need to find room and board, maybe? What do you guys think?
Yeah, I'm not quite ready to get back on a ship immediately.
Me either.
Sleeping in something that's not moving would be good.
You know that what you call Morgana, roll history check.
Okay.
And Nar as well, because you're from here.
Alright.
You're from here.
17.
Okay.
So you roll good when I'm not in combat.
Right?
The irony. What? Sorry, Nar?
What am I adding to it? Is it history?
Yes, history. Roll a d20 and add history.
I rolled a 12.
12. So, Morgana, you know that the famous restaurant here is the Lavish Chateau, which houses one of the most famous performers and singers of the city, which is known as the Ruby of the Sea.
Yep.
Ooh. Hey guys, I've never been here, but I've heard tales of this excellent restaurant that houses the Ruby of the Sea.
Okay.
Oh. Let's
Can I
go
roll?
see some rubies?
Can I roll another one for that one? Because let's face it, she's pretty famous.
I mean, that was the point of the history. I mean,
okay.
yeah,
I didn't know what
that was
the rest of the
basically the
Ruby
history.
is.
You would heard it, but you would heard that she's a performer. I give you that.
Yeah.
But you
Okay,
don't know
like-
that if she's here, basically.
Oh, I've actually heard of the Ruby of the Sea. For a fair price, you get to spend the night too.
So she, Margareta, she's a singer and a courtesan.
Yes.
She is the highest class of them all.
And she lives at the Lavish Chateau, which is, I don't know where the district that is, unfortunately. But yeah, she is in the city. Lavish Chateau is... Oh, it's in the Opal Archways. There you go. So what do you guys do? Currently, you guys reached the, what you call... currently it's morning by the time you reach the docks, so it's still morning.
So Nar's kind of chewed up, but he also needs clothes because unfortunately the leather cape was taken from him, so he can't actually go ahead and make clothes with that. So instead he's going to have to go buy some tailored clothes.
Yeah, I would say easily done. You pay 2 silver, you get a good coat.
Oh, I'm gonna get more than a coat. I'm getting like a full thing, man. I'm gonna go ahead and
a fancy what you call noble's attire.
I'm going to go ahead and get noble's attire, and I'm going to get a leather trench like I usually wear.
Okay, pay 3 gold, basically.
Okay, so I pay 3 gold,
Yeah, easily
bells
done.
and whistles. And I'm like, okay, there we go. Now I don't look like a hobo.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a snazzy coat there.
Ah, thank you. You
So
like it?
you have a red red captain coat, basically.
Yeah.
A robe.
Looking snazzy.
Thank you. Bat my eyes and
Oh.
So what do you guys
You gotta do a twirl.
blowing the kisses. So we're gonna go ahead and with my new snazzy clothes, we're gonna go get a bite to eat and some entertainment at the chateau.
Okay, so you guys enter the what you call the Opal Archways, which is the first and one major part of the city of the Manjeri coast. Nicodranas is what you call So as you guys enter this, you see this basically. You see this archways made of gray stone that is in the center of the city that surrounds this part of the city. And as you guys enter and see the Lavish Chateau, this is what it looks like. Where is it? So it's quite fancy. Where is it? No, not that. Not that. That's it. Window. You guys see something that looks like this. Let me not see it. So, the Lavish Chateau is basically is a beautiful 3-story thin but very tall sky blue stone building. Windows of the building have gold leaf wooden frame with deep cerulean crushed velvet curtains that opens up across the stained glass. Windows that emanate slightly shifting in kaleidoscope of color from the inside out. The front entrance is marked with steps that leads up to double doors. There is the door, and there's a door to the back of the inn.
Oh, okay.
There you go. I have to
What's that thing up at the top? That little balcony is like the queen come out to wave.
Yeah, you see a balcony at the very top.
That's cool.
You guys always take me to the fanciest of places.
Yep.
I've never seen this before. What's the decor is quite different from what I've seen.
So, as you guys go in, a man, what you call, wait a moment, a man, what you call, a young man on his early 20s greets you guys and says, "Welcome to the Lavish Chateau, home of the Ruby of the Sea. How may I be of service?"
Hello, yes. We were wondering if we could go ahead and get an established table for the next show, plus some refreshments. We have just sailed into town, and we're looking to gain a little bit of strength from our travels, if that's okay.
Oh, excellent. You came to the right place, sir. And for paying 5 silver, you get drinks, or these cocktail drinks, basically. These,
I toss him a gold.
yeah. He looks very happy as you give him a gold. And it's a bit, you see, this is a ballroom-like type of restaurant. And at the very end, you see a stage. On top of the stage, basically, is a staircase leading to the second balcony, going to the second floor. That curves to the left, basically, with this white stone banisters on the sides. And you see that what you call the chandeliers of this establishment is made of rubies that gives this light reddish glow, basically, and tint to the atmosphere to the area. There are few what you call people here, few of the guests. You see a couple of dwarves, mostly humans, a few elves here and there. What you call Sheena, you do see dragonborns. They're starting to be common around here. So you see a few dragonborns as well. And
bigger than the windows, and I'm just in awe
yeah,
of how many there are.
Yep, and I just kind of elbow her, and I'm like,
Ooh. People
yeah,
like
you see a few dragonborns. I think there's 2 of them talking in one corner. There are servants or what you call barmaids that are delivering food. And slowly but surely, after a few moments, the lights of the chandeliers, the ruby lights that the chandeliers have, starts to dim, basically. And suddenly, the people start stalking, as if there's silence, basically. And all of their attention are focused on the stage, as the only light is coming from the stage, as one of the chandeliers is doing a spotlight effect at the top of the staircase. And you start to see a figure going out of the staircase, a beautiful figure, a woman, basically, with this reddish brown hair that has curved horns on the top of her head that curves way to her back, wearing this gorgeous what you call reddish purple or velvet color like dress that goes from her shoulders all the way to the bottom of the stairs, basically. She has this choker, a golden choker that has a blue emblem attached in the middle, and her dress has a golden belt, basically, with blue gems embedded in it. She's wearing golden shoulder pads, basically, with chains that wrap around her dress. And she has a tail as well, as you guys see this beautiful red tiefling coming down the stairs, which you believe to be what you call the ruby of the sea. So you guys see this. She is pretty beautiful, and now you would know why she got the name the Ruby of the Sea. So she's
Now that's one pretty lady.
So she goes down slowly, her hands grazing the banister and the side, basically the side of the stairs. And what you call, as soon as she does that, one moment. As soon as she does that, she reaches the foot of the stairs, basically. And with that being said, music starts to play as there's a band on the side of the stage playing. The light focus on her, raises one hand, and begins to sing. Yeah, the silence is around you, and the only voice is her voice. see that the audience basically is enthralled by her voice. Yeah. What do you guys think?
I am enthralled by her singing, just completely entranced.
Yeah. It's like
Sheena's the same. She's very mesmerized by it, and she's going, like, swaying a little bit with it.
you see her just walking around dancing as she sings. What do you guys do?
I'm just staring in awe, like mouth slightly opened.
Just lounged back in my chair, drinking my drink, and enjoying the show.
I start to slowly walk closer because I want a closer look, and this is cool. So I'm like slowly walking.
You don't have to walk close as she starts going
like
down the
right
stage and begins to approach each table, basically.
Oh, okay. But we're not at a table, right?
You're currently at the table, sitting together.
Oh, we are at a table.
So basically, she approaches each table. You see the dwarves are counting money, and they give her, they push portion of it in front of her. She does not take the gold though. While singing, she signals one of the barsmaid with a finger, and then the barsmaid takes it for her. And she continues to perform. Basically.
So, would Sheena be able to tell if she's using any kind of magic to enthrall the people?
You don't know.
Or is that her natural voice?
Surprisingly, from the looks of it, it looks like her natural voice.
Okay.
Yeah, so she gestures to performance. What do you guys think? As you guys are drinking, basically.
I motion over for the barkeep, and I order up a plate of food while they singing. And,
Did we take a long rest? Are we like all healed
Yeah,
up?
Oh,
you guys
no,
are
we're
all
not.
healed
Yeah.
up. So they, basically, you guys take 5 days, basically.
Oh, right. Okay.
The travel is 4 days. You arrive at the docks at the 5th day. So basically, after her performance, technically, she goes back on the stage, does a slight bow, and the curtains slowly close. The people do cheer and clap for her performance, and then went back on doing their own thing.
And I go ahead and applaud, and I'm like, well, there you guys go. The legendary Ruby of the Sea. So, does anyone need to take a bath, maybe 5 minutes?
Yeah, kind of. I'm a
I
bit
bring up my little
sweaty.
standpipes and I try to mimic the music. Like, I try to figure out how the music's played.
Okay, roll a performance check.
Oh, it's just for me, not like for her. Like, I'm trying to, as we're walking to our room and stuff, I'm trying to figure it out. But I'm
Okay.
gonna roll anyway. All right.
Yeah, roll performance to see how well you
It's
do.
and it's which check is it? Performance, you said?
Yeah, performance.
All right. So performance. So that would just be a 13.
13. You're going through it. You're slowly going there. It is hard because her voice is dead.
It's complicated, right? Yeah. So I'm like, whoa, did it shift to the note change here or there? Okay.
So, I would say for another, for another gold, for 5 gold, you guys get your own room.
Okay.
Okay.
So let's deduct.
No,
How much did we
for
put
1
in?
gold, basically. So each of you gets a room.
Okay.
So that's 5 gold for all.
Okay. Minus 5 gold.
You also see that, there is a bathtub. I would say a hot tub, basically. It's easily done. You guys take a hot tub.
Oh, yes.
And surprisingly, at this time, you notice that you're not alone. The Ruby of the Sea is actually on the other side of the bat.
Oh, I'm blushing a little bit.
Yeah, and she's
I giggle and look down.
She does have an escort with her, a humanoid bull figure, which is currently standing not far from her, keeping a close watch. You guys see something that looks like... do I have a picture of that picture? Just leaning in one of the wall, this, I forgot what they're called, centaurs or bulls-like creature?
Minotaurs?
Yeah, minotaurs, something like look like this.
Oh, Minotaur.
So this black minotaur-like creature just leaning on the wall, keeping a close eye.
And he's in the bath?
Yeah, no, he's at the entrance basically. But
Oh, okay,
he
okay.
appears to be keeping a close eye on the Ruby of the Sea, as you notice.
Okay.
All right. Well, while the Minotaur is doing that stuff, I finish up my meal and my drink.
Yeah, currently, okay. So currently, whoever is going at the bat. So I'm guessing there's just two separate bats. So Nar, you're still at the kitchen. All the ladies, whoever is at the bathhouse, and that's where you see.
Yeah,
Ruby of the
I'm at the
Sea.
bathhouse.
I mean, it's probably not a mixed gender bathhouse, so I'm not going to be over there anyway.
Or mixed species, you know.
That's fair. I was just going on the basis of if it's the female's side, there's just gonna be a whole bunch of female in there. It's not a big deal. I mean, it's not like it matters to Nar really anyway. He's ace, so. But he finishes his meal, then just decides to go ahead and pay for a bath. And well, after he pays for the bath, he goes ahead and inquires about a private audience with the Ruby of the Sea.
Okay. So
Wants to pick her mind.
Okay, so you try to find a moment to have attention at the Ruby, some time with the Ruby of the Sea. As you approach her, the bull figure does intercept you.
And I just say, it's like, hi. So, I was wondering, how do I seek audience with the Ruby of the Sea?
What's your business?
I would like to talk to a fellow tiefling. She has an unusual beauty to her that I feel is akin to my unusual status.
Do you have reservations?
How do I get a reservation?
You have to talk to the front desk.
Okay, that's what I was wanting to ask. So thank you very much for letting me know what I need to do.
He just stares at you.
And I give him a gold coin.
He accepts it.
And I nod and go over to the front desk.
Okay. You approach the 20-year-old boy. Yes? Sorry?
Yes, hello. So I was told I need to make a reservation to seek audience with the Ruby of the Sea. Now, this was just for conversations, not extracurricular activities, if you understand what I mean.
Well, she would be available tonight. Lucky for you. So,
Okay.
I'll let you know when you want to talk to her. Yes, Adarella, what you want to say? What are you going to say?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay, I thought you were gonna say something. Okay, so yeah, he does give you a reservation. Is it only gonna be you?
How many people are allowed to be audience with the Ruby, and what is the cost?
Well, that depends. What do you plan on? What do you have in mind?
Well, I mainly just wanted to go ahead and talk with somebody who was also, as I gesture my horns, a tiefling. And I haven't had much experience with other tieflings other than children. So I thought it would be a good chance to talk with a unusual but talented tiefling like myself.
Okay, that's
So-
that's entirely free. I'll let you
I mean,
know
I'm
by
not
the
I'm
end
not
of the
planning
day.
on anything lewd. I imagine that she is somebody that is special to someone else too, and she deserves respect. So
Well, that's her choice, basically.
I understand and appreciate that, but I'm also saying that I merely just want to speak with somebody like my own kind.
We can have that prepared for you by the end of the day. I'll let you know.
Perfect. Thank you very much.
No problem, sir. And what about the ladies? What are you guys doing? Currently, you're at the bath, unless you're doing something else.
Enjoying this hot bath. Like my muscles are just melting. I feel amazing.
Yeah. So technically, there are small wooden pails with metal trim on the side, so you guys could easily take a bath. The stone of this tub is made of basically this is like a hot spring kind of thing. So your guys are surrounded by rocks.
Perfect. Sheena can scrape off some of her like dead scales and stuff. She's looking kind of rough. That sea salt wasn't so good for her.
Yeah, I'm just going to bask in the hot water and...
Yeah, it's pretty relaxing.
I'm
So-
doing the big bear scrub on the wall to like get ones on my back.
Yeah, just Sheena rubbing herself on the edge of the spring. Okay. So the day does passes, and Nar, what you call you have a personal private time as you guys you're accompanied to the Ruby of the Sea's personal room, basically.
Okay. So I go ahead and head up to her room.
You do not head to your room as you approach. The bull figure is still there,
Yeah.
waiting for her. Standing beside the door, and basically, he knocks 3 times. Then the door opens, and then the bull gives you a gesture to go in. Basically.
I nod and thank him,
Mm-hmm.
and I go ahead and head in. And what do I see?
You see the Ruby of the Sea, basically wearing this now light blue dress, sitting in front of what you call a mirror. This what you call vanity desk, combing her hair with a golden comb or a hairbrush, basically. And she gestures for you to sit in a red couch, what you call a few feet from her. And she's not, yeah.
Okay. So I go ahead and ask. It's like, hello, ma'am. Thank you very much for seeing me on such short notice. I appreciate that you're a busy woman.
Uh-huh.
So I haven't encountered too many tieflings. Mind you that I'm a little bit different than most tieflings because, as I point to my tusks, I'm actually also half orc. Have you encountered others like me before?
I have encountered a lot of people. You're not the very first one.
Really? So there's other tiefling orcs like myself. That's fascinating.
From my job, I encounter different people all the time.
That's fair, and I figured a woman of your expertise would probably have experience with many different people out there, and it would be worth at least trying to ask those questions. So, I also wanted to ask you another question if I could. So I've seen other tieflings, but they were able to cast minor magic naturally. Mine only comes out when I'm almost about to die. Do you know why that is?
I'm not an expert in arcane or magic. I'm a performer. I sing.
That's fair.
So you're pretty much asking the wrong person.
That's fair. I just am asking questions because, well, you're the first tiefling that I've been able to sit down and actually talk to. That's been civil. So I appreciate that.
Although I might point you to someone who is more expert in arcane. I'm not sure if he has all the answers, but he is very well known as a wizard in the city.
Okay, that'd be very helpful. Thank you.
But, of course, my information does not come for free. It
I
comes for
figured.
a price.
Yes, ma'am. What is your, what is the charge?
Do you like getting your hands dirty?
I kind of crack my knuckles and say it's like, you're familiar with, out of game, Mike, what is the, city that we killed the zombies? Nord something?
Nordshire.
It's like, have you heard of the city of Nordshire and its undead problem?
No.
There's a reason for that. Me and my associates are gifted with different abilities, and we just came into town to find work and possibly travel. So yes, if you need work done, we're for hire.
Where? So there's more than one of you then?
Yes, I have several lovely, female compatriots that reside with me, and they're all very talented, skilled, and hard-fighting individuals. We have one that is very talented and very educated. We have a woman quick with a blade. We have a druid that can make things appear from thin air, and we also have a woman with dragon blood who can cast spells at will. So we have a talented sort that I travel with, and I want to make sure that I am doing my group justice by giving whatever opportunities I can.
What you call... Well then, if that's the case, then for this information, I could definitely... you could use some work done for me. The only problem was, this might get you in trouble, so if you fail, then this conversation doesn't happen, and we don't know each other.
Okay, so you need me to be discreet. If it's not too forward to ask, is it murder, kidnapping?
You're gonna kill someone. I would ask you to kill someone for me.
Okay.
And that someone is not just anyone, because it's a noble.
Okay, I've assaulted nobles before.
Well then, if that's the case, this job would be very easy for you.
Okay. That's fair. So I am assuming that if we take this job, I will get information in exchange towards a tiefling.
If you have proof, basically,
Okay.
I will give you the information you need about who could help you gather information about tieflings.
Alright. That's fair. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is, if it's not too forward, may I talk with my associates before we accept this job, since I'm going to be including them in murder?
Well, now that you're here, I might as well tell you what the job is first.
Fair enough.
I want you to kill a man known as Roberto Magnus.
Roberto Magnus.
He lives in the fort, not far from here, just a few blocks away from here. He's one of the people who, watches me perform from time to time. And he's been giving me a lot of problems because he's been sending people to spy on me, which I'm not very delighted to hear.
So is he a stalker, a pervert, what?
Probably both, but I want him taken out quietly, peacefully, and silently.
I never really quite understood that whole appeal. Why do people do that to women?
I don't know. You're the guy. You should know the answer to that question.
Oh, I'm asexual.
I see. So, because he's
I
a
appreciate
noble,
it. Yeah.
he's not alone. He has guards, probably bodyguards that escorts him from time to time. I could write you an address, and once you see this symbol, and she starts to doodle in a piece of paper and a quill on the side of her table, of her vanity desk, and folds it. The moment you see this place, you know you have reached the place. I just want you to know that the place is heavily guarded. So, and he's a noble. So if you're caught killing a noble, you'll be arrested. And with that being said, the moment that happens, once you finish the job, I want the job to be clean. I don't want anything that would go back to me. Any trace that would go back to me. If you do get caught, you're on your own. I will not protect you, and we never had this conversation to begin with.
I understand that, and not too unfamiliar with it. I'm going to go ahead and may I take 12 hours to talk with my compatriots?
She gives you the letter, basically. And then she says, bring the head of this man as sign of proof.
Okay.
And then dispose of it the moment you do.
Alright. Well,
and then get back here and I'll give you the information once you have shown me the proof.
I understand, ma'am.
She bows, and then she gestures for you to leave.
I kind of roll my eyes and head towards the door. Mind you, I don't have pupils, so the gesture's kind of futile looking. So it's gonna just head towards the door, and as I leave, I tell the Minotaur, it's like, if we accept the job, you won't get this paper back. But I will give you the paper if we don't accept the job. So this way she knows if we took it or not.
He just nods.
Okay. And I go ahead and bow, leave. And I go ahead and order a drink and wait for the ladies to be finished with their bathing montage.
Okay. So, you guys, all four of you, depending whether you guys decide to take a bath or not, finish doing your bath, your hot spring, basically.
Oh, I feel like $1,000,000 now.
Well, I'm glad that you feel refreshed and able, because I found us work.
Work?
Yeah, unfortunately the work is less lucrative and more information, so I understand if we want to refuse this.
What kind of work?
Without disclosing too many things, I want to make sure that we have everybody here before I do that, and we are in our private quarters tonight. I will go ahead.
Okay, so secret work. Got it.
Yeah, we might need Bendelfay pretty big on this one, if I'm thinking correctly. But here's the plan. I go ahead and give Morgarana the time to meet up in my room, and I will have everybody meet in my room, and we'll discuss the details and go from there.
Okay, so you guys go to your go to a private room, or to one of your rooms, depends. And yeah, you guys can discuss what you guys have planned to do.
I haven't mastered the art of drying my feet, so I'm still sloshing some water around with my feet. But I'm extra shiny. I got a little rough scales off. I'm looking shiny.
I am fresh and dry and smell much prettier than I did a few hours ago or minutes ago.
Yeah, not covered in blood or...
I shave.
You got rid of that dwarven beard, did you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that. That's a good one. Yeah.
So,
oh my god.
What do you guys do as you guys have the moment for a privacy moment for each other, basically, after taking the bath?
Yep.
So why did you want us here?
Alright, ladies, so let's close the door. I promise you, once again, I assure you I am, well, you are all quite attractive. I don't really find interest in those kind of persuasions. Yours truly was talking with the Ruby of the Sea,
Whoa, you had a private audience with the Ruby of the Sea?
Yes, I did. She was less informative than I'd hoped. Apparently told me that if I wanted to learn more about my tiefling abilities, I was going to have to do a job for her. Now, mind you, I did not agree to take the job, but she kind of pushed it onto me anyway. So I've already told her bodyguard that if we refuse it, I will just hand this paper back, and that will be that. But if we take it, she promised me that there would be a lead to a great wizard who is a tiefling that could help me better
it doesn't say a tiefling. A great wizard who might know about tieflings.
Oh, I thought I misunderstood.
Yeah.
So a great wizard who knows about tieflings that could help me better understand what I am and why I'm able to breathe fire when I almost die. So
what is the job she wants us to do?
So go ahead and present the drawing. Said we're going to kill a noble.
And the reason for this?
So the payment for that was the information. That's why I was like, I'm going to talk.
Right, but what's her reasoning?
Apparently this guy is a grade A pervert. You know, he likes to come and spy on her. He's probably really fascinated with her because apparently males of most species are possessive of women and don't allow them just to be people. I don't understand that. But I appreciate that that's a big thing. So I'm guessing this guy doesn't understand. No means no, and I do what I want. And so she wants him to stop and be gone.
She wouldn't be happy if we just castrated him and called it good?
I mean, that's a suggestion, but I don't know if I'm going to get another audience with her. She wants kind of the answer to my thing. And it was more along the lines of she just kind of gave me the things and then told me, hey, guess what? This is what's going on. And kind of shooed me out. She was also, I guess, not real keen on the fact that I wasn't sexually interested. But, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I feel like I need to know somebody first. Call me old-fashioned. I don't know. This is weird. I feel uncomfortable talking about this. Back to matters at hand that I'm actually good at. So the point of the matter is that I can't really guarantee that this is going to go anywhere, but it's the first bleed we've had in this city. But it's also one that could easily get us, like, blackballed out of the city permanently and or manhunted.
That's
if
only
it
a
goes to that
thought.
And that, Vendelve, is why I enjoy you.
What is the name of this? What's the name of the noble?
Ricardo...
No, Roberto Magnus. I'm gonna put
Roberto
that.
Magnus. It was close. It was an O.
There you
Roberto
go.
Magnus.
There you go. It's in chat.
Yes. So he is kind of a thorn in her side because apparently he doesn't understand that pay-per service doesn't mean that you own that person. So I'm guessing he fell in love and didn't understand that she doesn't feel the same. And here we are, talking about just getting into town and getting into mayhem already.
I feel like that name sounds familiar to me. I'm not sure why.
Roberto Magnus?
No,
Magnus.
it doesn't.
Name Magnus.
It doesn't.
Okay.
But I
Well,
could sneak
why
in,
don't we?
dispose of him, and sneak back out before anybody was the wiser.
I feel like we should spy on him to figure out why he's doing all that. Because how do we know she's being upfront with everything and she really is a damsel in distress? Because she seemed like she had pretty much control out of everybody in that audience.
Yeah, I don't feel really comfortable killing somebody just on the word of one person. Now, if he really is, bad person, I guess I'm okay with that.
So what do you guys do? So currently it is night. It is the evening.
Alright, so I'm thinking. I've discussed with the group. They didn't say no, but I haven't heard any yeses yet.
It was a yes from me.
Yeah, there was a yes from Vendelfae.
Vendelfae, like I said, Vendelfae was totally about it.
Hold on, while I bathed, I also cleaned all of my weapons. They're ready to go.
My daggers are sharp.
That's right.
So you have the location there. So he pointed you a map on the drawing on the piece of paper that the Ruby of the Sea gave you, Nar. And it is not far away, about more or less 20 blocks from your location.
How much time has passed since his 12-hour time limit to give a response?
Currently it is nighttime. So
He's pretty much got till morning then?
you don't know.
Well, 12 hours
I was
from
told-
the time.
Yeah, basically in the morning I've got to go ahead and give the bodyguard my answer and go from there.
Well, we could always snoop.
Yeah, let's snoop and find out more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you
Oh.
guys go?
Fulton sounds good.
Are we going to go ahead and investigate this guy, see if it's doable, and then give the answer, or are we going to?
Yeah, I'm for that.
Yeah, let's investigate.
Okay, so ladies, you are all about this mischief. I appreciate that. I guess if we're going to go ahead and jump in, let's jump in with both feet.
What
Here's
happens
my-
if while I'm investigating I accidentally, I don't know, stick my dagger in him?
Well, if you do the job without us getting in trouble, then you're doing it right. But she doesn't want anything going back to her, like no links whatsoever. So which means that if we do this, we got to do it right. We got to do it right the first time, and we can't have any witnesses.
Okay. Well, I bet if he's asleep in his bedroom, he doesn't have his guard in there with him.
That's true.
And I just rolled a 29 for stealth, so...
So she's already on it.
So are you guys going
She's
there?
already rolling for stealth.
Are you guys going there? You haven't told me.
Yep, we're going there.
So,
We're gonna be on the way there.
Technically, even before that, because that was quick. So technically, you guys reached this stone fort. So it's only a one-story building. It looks like some sort of warehouse. And you do see that the entrance itself is guarded with 2 guards. So I guess if we're going straight to it.
So, if
What?
someone would like to pass without a trace on
Yep,
me,
yep.
Wait one moment.
never
I still have to
catch me.
prepare the map. No, so, marching
Alright,
order. Who's going
We
first?
are all going to get...
Who's going first? Marching order.
I'm going to cast Pass Without a Trace to give everybody a +10 stealth bonus.
Okay. Who's
Alright,
going first?
so I got a
Marching order.
39.
Who's going
I rolled
first?
a nat 20 plus 7 for stealth.
Okay. Guys, who's going first? Who's marching order? Who's going first?
Vendelfish should go first.
Okay, who's
Oh,
next
yeah.
to
Vendelfish
Vendelfish?
ready to
Finally
go.
got a 31.
What you call? Who's next to Vendelfish?
Me, I am staying off in the distance because I'm loud as shit. So,
Okay, so Nar is at the very bottom. Who's next to Vendelfish?
I'll go after Vendelfish.
Okay, Darella.
I'm going to stay out with Nar
Which
because
one
I
can I got
also
37
rolled
stealth?
terrible.
Okay, so
and I just kind of pat your now very smooth shoulder. I'm like, wow, you really got clean.
currently, it doesn't matter if you roll stealth because you guys are far away unless you're going near. Because let me just show you where you guys currently are. One more.
Oh, I fully intend on going inside to see what I can see.
The doors are guarded. There are 2 guards at the foot of this door.
There's no bushes where I can scale the wall.
No,
or
this
anything
is
else?
you're in a city basically. So these are all buildings,
Should I bust out the carpet?
and there are no windows. Basically, If you do
Where does
fly
he
the
live?
carpet,
In a
Sheila, they will see you. If you do fly a carpet
Man, so
near the
noble.
area,
He
they will
cleared
start to
the
see
windows.
So perhaps Dorella should cast Thaumaturgy.
you. So technically,
and
Vendelte, because
distract
you're
the door
front, you
guards.
see this. There's an entrance here, and there's a door. Pretend you do not see what's on the other side of the room because.
Okay.
So technically, you see that. So you see 2 guards posted at the corner.
Well, I do have speak to animals, so if we had an animal that we could, and I got food to entice them, so if we could just get an animal
I can
to
summon one.
scurry in and do some stealth work for us and report back.
What's your
that'd be
passive perception? What you call Margarana?
My passive perception is 14.
14. Okay. You see that your pet Canute is starting to walk in the middle of the road.
I reach out and grab him, and I'm like, "Oh, come on! You were just eating, so seriously, get back in here!" And I grab him and I put him in my backpack.
You also have Kohaku with you, Vendelte, by the way, who's just
Yes.
standing on your shoulder.
Because he's a good birdie.
So what do you guys do? The place itself is made of stone, and there are no windows currently from where you guys are.
No windows?
It's just it's a
there's
stone
no
building,
windows?
like a fort, basically. It's basically like Fort Knox.
Kohaku fly over the wall and just, I don't know.
It's
Look around for
okay.
us.
If you fly over the wall, it is a 1-story building, and the only guards outside are the 2 standing, basically.
Okay. So
I'm
how
just gonna
much?
get on my carpet and be like, "You guys want to hop on?" Because I just want to know how we would be able to look in there.
So is there a rooftop door or deck or something?
Roll
Does he have a
perception
balcony?
for good to know. Roll perception for Kohaku. Roll a d20 and add 2.
Nat 20.
Oh god, that eagle has.
Oh.
The eagle sees the future. Alright, so luckily for you, as you roll a nat 20, there is another door just beside you guys. So if you guys are here, you see Kohaku flies and flies and flies. There is a door that is currently not guarded at the back of side of the area. That's the only entrance aside from the one that is guarded currently. And it is a single door, which is not far away from you guys. Which is on the other side of the alley. Or the
And then
Alright,
if
well,
you
with
have that little
stealth
special, do either of you have that pair of gloves where you put up against something you can see through it?
Yes,
with your
I
hand?
do. I still have my gloves of visibility.
Oh.
as for the gloves, there is a limit for that. What you call? I'm gonna check on Facebook. There's a limit for that. You can only see through it, not hear on the other side. So you don't know what's on the you don't hear what's on the other side of it. Also,
Right.
Right, we just see, right?
Yep, and at the same time, depending on how thick the stone walls are, because I think they're pretty thick.
Well, I was just gonna put them up against the door.
Oh, the
But I'm
door.
my feet.
Smart,
My
yeah,
feet
that's
is
gonna work.
observant,
Yeah.
But my feet is observant, so as long as I can see their lips and it's a language that I can speak, I know
You,
what
you
they're
have to
saying.
be the one wearing the gloves, not Vendate, because only Vendate can see through it. The one holding the glove.
What if she wears one and I wear one?
That's not gonna work. It has to be a pair. It has to be a pair to work.
Oh, okay. Darn it.
Well, I
All
can
right,
always
go
send
ahead.
them to her.
Hey, tell us what you see.
Do you
Alright,
go
so
to the
I'm
door?
going to, sneak
Wait one
across
moment.
the
I
road
have
and go
to
to the
look
door.
at the specifics. What's the limitation of that? There's a limitation for that. One moment. Where is it? One moment. Where is it? So the gloves are... They're not attuned. And this pair of dark gloves are transparent in glass. However, the other side of the surface remains as without effect. The size of the effect can be 1 by 1 foot square to 5 by 5 feet as chosen by the user of the item. The effect of the gloves lasts till you remove your hands from the surface. The spell can see through most barriers, but it is blocked by 1 foot of stone. So stone, you cannot use it through the stone stone walls. 1 inch of common metal. So the door here is metal, so you could not see through it. A thin sheet of lead and 3 feet of wood or dirt.
How thick is the door?
How thick is it? It's a typical, basically a normal door, but
The
So
door would
it's like
probably be
2
thicker than an
inches?
inch.
yeah. But it is metal. The door itself is a metal door.
Okay.
So you could not see through it. So I'm guessing you guys are all there unless someone is staying behind. Let me know. Because I'm gonna drag you guys there.
Yep.
Yep.
So you
Well, I
guys,
can use mold earth, and I can rearrange up to 5.
it's not currently earth because it's metal. And there are no earth here. It's the floor beneath
It says you
guys.
can choose a portion of dirt or stone that you can see within range and that
Oh.
fits within a 5-foot cube. You can manipulate it in one of the following ways.
Okay,
So,
how are you?
I was just thinking, you know how I did at the mountain to make like a place for us to kind of rest when we were climbing before we got into that dragon fight? I was thinking of like create like a little spy hole, just to move it enough to where we can peek.
Yeah, you could basically you could see.
No, not through the door though, but through a piece of stone, through a stone.
Which one? The left
portion.
side or right side?
The right side.
Right side.
See where that
Oh.
barrel is?
Okay, so I will give you that. So cast a spell for that. You use a spell slot for that.
It's a cantrip. It's my mold earth. I have
okay.
up to 5 cubic feet, but I'm just
So
gonna
you managed to do a
stone
crack.
out
Yeah,
to
you managed to do a
create, so
crack.
we won't be able to see it.
You see on the right side is an office, and there is a man
okay.
writing. You can barely see it, but there is an office on your right side, and there is a man writing in a table while sitting in a chair.
Okay.
And that's all you
Is
see.
he talking to anybody? I just see him. Is it the guy that matches the picture?
There is no picture, technically. He doesn't give. He just gives
Well,
you a
the image
location.
that was drawn that Nar told. That Nar
The
showed
image
us.
is the location, which you guys are currently
Oh, it's the
on.
location. Oh, gotcha.
I mean, technically, you would know what. I would say I would roll intelligence check, Sheena.
Okay.
Roll a d20 and add your intelligence modifier.
Right. So that would give me 17.
17. He looks like a noble. He dressed nicely. I would say he looks like someone that looks like this. One moment.
Okay.
So he looks like this guy. Does it load? It's not loading. Oh no.
Nope.
And there it is.
I don't like the smirk on his face.
Right?
He kind of looks like a rapey man. Like rape.
So,
Hey guys, I have an idea. I could probably turn myself into like a little gecko or something like that and scurry through this hole and take a good look around the place. No one would see me.
True. Gecko or a mouse.
Great.
Yeah.
The hole is big enough for you, so.
no, it's not big enough. It's enough for a peephole. So like
So you have to turn yourself into an ant or a little bug.
She could do a mouse. Mouse could fit. Mice have the ability to move all their organs and bones to get in small surfaces.
Yeah,
Well,
I can squeeze through something
big
the size of a dime.
Well, yeah, and you have to think that it's a peephole like what you would have at your door, you know,
Yeah.
when you check outside. That's got to be at least I know that there are mice that,
They could
especially
also squeeze underneath doors too.
There's not enough space for a rat to fit in.
A mouse.
Oh, a rat.
Yep,
A mouse.
even a mouse. So this door is tight, closed.
All right.
I'm
Well,
talking
the-
about
Go through the
peephole.
peephole that we just made.
Not big enough for a mouse to fit in.
Nope. DM says no.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the hole is gonna be like a thumb size, basically.
So we see this guy. He looks like a dick. So,
Well, either way, I can use your piece of your paper, and I can use prestidigitation, and I can whatever image I saw, I can put there to show her and ask her, "Is this the guy?"
Yeah, better to be sure.
Yeah, you're not sure if that's the guy.
Right, because we don't know what he looks like.
Mhm.
So
he still looks like he eats a bag of dicks for breakfast.
I would have to agree.
didn't know she had one. But that's interesting.
So what do you guys do?
I feel like we don't have enough information right now, but if there was a way for us to see what he's doing on the desk.
He's currently writing from what you guys could see. He's just writing a piece of paper on his desk.
I feel like I need to talk to her myself and ask her what, like, I just don't feel comfortable going after him without some valid information.
Well,
Ooh, can I cast, you know what I can do? I can cast locate object. We haven't tried looking for people with those, with the emblems here. Let's see if since he looks like he'd be a slimy dirtbag guy, maybe he might have one of those necklaces.
So take a spell slot for that, Sheena.
Yep.
And no,
Yep.
you don't sense anything that is wearing that amulet
Okay.
from your location. A city guard does approach you quietly as you guys are all bundled up on the side of a back door of an alley. Then starts to approach you guys slowly with a lantern on his head. A human man with brown hair, wearing a helmet, says, "Excuse me, can I help you?"
Well, we're
Yeah,
just
we're
standing
lost.
here
Who
having a
lives
nice
here?
conversation.
Do you live here?
No, we're asking who lives here.
Ah,
We're lost and
we
we
don't
are
know
the ones
who
this
lives
is the
here.
territory of Mr. Magnus.
Oh,
who's Mr. Magnus?
who's he?
He's
Yeah.
a noble that lives in this fort. Do you work for the person?
Actually, we were wondering about working for somebody in town, and we were wondering where the hiring office was for the local noble.
It's not here. It's in the. If you want, you have to go to the front door.
Oh, okay, so that one entrance was not the front. That makes more sense. Okay.
Roll
That's why
deception
nobody
check, Nar.
answered.
All that knocking and nobody heard us, because it's the back door. Silly us.
Let's see. Deception, that's a 22.
You know, it's. Yeah, the front door is there, not here.
Okay.
Well, can you lead us that way?
Yeah, we'll follow you.
Okay, he leads you guys to the front door. So I'm guessing I'll drag you guys there again.
Beep, 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 beep.
To the front.
Okay.
Let's go, gang.
Sorry, I didn't bring my portable cardboard box. I'm
So
glad everybody got
the guard does leave you as soon as you approach the front door.
Okay. So I go ahead and approach, fluff myself up with my muscles. And I said, "Hello, good sirs. So we are new adventurers to this town, and we were wondering where we could find gainful employment."
What's your business?
My business is well, I point to my swords and say, little column A and a little column B. So, if you are in need of someone to do things for the right amount of coin, well, I'm definitely one of those people. And I happen to know that these fine ladies right here are also very skilled and talented. And that one right there points to Vendelthay. Quicker than a blink, she'll cut a dragon's head off. I've seen it firsthand.
Do you have reservations?
We need reservations?
Yes.
So we need reservations to take a job?
Yes, to talk to the boss.
Oh, we need a reservation to talk to the boss to inquire about a job. Okay, so we were just told by somebody when we went in the wrong door that we had to go here to talk to somebody. So who do we actually talk to go ahead and get the reservation so that we can talk to the boss who will get us a job?
The guards just look at each other, confused, and says, fine. Stay here. One of them leaves and enters the double doors. And then you guys wait for a moment. And after waiting a moment, the guard then comes back and says, fine. The boss, according to this, we don't have anyone saying that we don't have any notice that people were allowed, that you guys were planning to go here for a job.
Oh, well, that's because we're new in town, fresh off the boat. I mean, seriously, you could smell the sea air off of... Well, let me rephrase that. We were at the bathhouse first, so we didn't actually smell terrible while trying to take a job. But we are fresh from the boat. I stated the name of the boat we came in on. It's like, that just docked a little while ago. Ran into a problem with some crabs. Okay, well, if you don't know any notice about a job and there is no work, I guess we'll just go ahead and take our wares elsewhere.
They just stand there. So where do you guys go?
I go ahead and start. I go ahead and start walking in a direction away from these guys.
Okay.
And say, "All right, ladies, sorry for wasting your time. Drinks are on me tonight." And.
So you guys leave unless one of you is doing something else.
Steve, at least we make the appearance of leaving. When we get far enough away, I'm like, man, I don't like those people. I don't know if murder is the right answer, but I'm feeling less objected to it.
I feel the same. I think that we should find a way in. Maybe, let's see what...
I thought y'all let me to try the back door.
So what we're gonna go ahead and do
technically,
is...
Vendetta, you could lockpick yourself in.
Yes, I can.
So what I'm going to go ahead and do is this. I'm going to suggest the following. Of course, out of earshot. We are making sure that we are out of earshot from all guards before we start talking about things that are sneaky.
Got it.
Right.
As long as that is on the record.
Noted.
So I'm going ahead and I say, so here's my plan. And I'm thinking, what if Vendelthay takes Morgarana in her pocket? Because we know that Morgarana can turn into a mouse. And easily, a mouse could fit into her pocket. So those two can actually get infiltrated in. We wouldn't have to worry about sneaking around with Morgarana. And you two could get in, and this way you have backup just in case things go south. Not saying that your blades aren't swift and deadly. It's more along the lines of a precaution that we have a magic user that could maybe silence things. And while this is going on, we can go ahead and sit on the opening here, and if there's a commotion, we could maybe do what we do best outside, because I mean, Sheena very quickly could dispatch these people with magic, and while I would make a mess, I could do it. And Dorella, she actually sure has some skill sets as well to maybe put people to sleep. I'm sure that's something you're able of.
No, I don't have sleep.
I have sleep.
Oh, so hey, that's an option. I mean, all we'd have to do is just go ahead and pull the old switcheroo like we did back in near the mines, eh, Sheena? It's like, oh,
Yeah.
what's that? You were drinking things and fell asleep. Oh, this happened on your watch. It's your fault.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what are you guys doing to sleep?
Oh yes,
Sure.
for anyone who hasn't listened to the YouTube series, we pulled a little thing a while back where we actually got made guards think they were drunk, passed them out, and left them half clothed in the woods. So they thought that they got robbed. So we can try. We can try for that gambit again if need be, but I think we can go ahead and make sure that Vendelthay and Morgarana could very easily do their work if need be. But
Or a second option, if things don't go right, I can cast sleep and then do alter self and then escort you in and say he was very adamant to speak to you.
That's true. Alter self. You could actually make yourself look like
one of them.
I can disguise self too.
Oh yeah.
Self.
I
So
mean,
you could
technically,
actually,
you could
So we have some backup plans.
Yeah,
So I like the idea of putting Morgarana.
dude, that's even better. We put her in the pocket. Then after you guys dispatch, stuff him in the chest. Morgarana changes into the dude, and then comes out and goes, "Gentlemen, why are you sleeping on the job? Oh my God, I'm so mad at you. I'm gonna go for a walk."
by the way, alter self doesn't change your voice. Alter self doesn't change your voice. It just changes your appearance. So
Right.
whoever
You can look at
changes,
them very,
you're
very
just gonna
properly.
sound like Vendelthay or Morgarana or Sheena, but with the body of the noble.
Right. Well, I can make myself sound like a man.
I mean, that's
there's
gonna
also-
be a performance check
It sure would.
with
It's a hard
disadvantage.
wizard.
With disadvantage.
But here's also another thing, though. What if we make it look like he committed suicide? Because think about it. He's at his little tower. And what's this? One of the guards notices him lamenting and then just walking over to the wall and flipping over the wall. They find his body in the ocean.
You know, I could disguise myself as him, jump off of something high, and change into a bird mid-flight, and everyone would think
We
he
also
died.
have a magic carpet.
Oh yeah.
I mean, we got options. We can fake this guy's death real easy. And if they find his body in the ocean just tore up, I mean...
Just letting you know, we're here to get information, not to kill him. Just letting you know. I just want to know what's on that desk, what type of work. So I'd rather talk to him directly. So if there is a way for us to get there and to talk to him,
Well, the problem is the moment that we talk to him, then we're going to have to make that real decision about killing him or not.
no, then we'll just show them how worthy we are of his employment, because we would make it pass successfully his guards. Doesn't seem like you have the best of the best defending you.
That's true, but unfortunately, from my experience with nobles, they just get upset and feel vulnerable, and then
And violated.
you wind up having to punch them in the face. But you know, it's kind of one of those things that let's face it, we all have valid points here. The main thing we have to consider right now is that we're like 75% sure we want to kill this guy, but 25% sure that we don't know if he deserves it.
I'm not thinking along that way. I just know that she commanded a whole room of people. She's got control.
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
So
I mean,
I feel like he might have something that she wants, and there's some business between them that's not going her way, and she's wanting to get rid of him, and we're going to be the fall guys for it.
Is your peephole still in the wall?
Yep, I didn't change it.
so
So what if we wait for him to leave the study and sneak in and see what he was working on, and if we don't like it, then we can sneak up to his room and kill him.
you know what? That might be a Vendelthay job.
So only Vendelthay is going?
I think Vendelthay could sneak in without being caught.
Well,
Me and the mouse in my pocket.
we need to find a way to get information. So whichever way you want to get information, I'm in for the information part, not in for the killing part.
Alright,
So,
who's staying
yeah,
and who's going?
Not yet, not yet.
I ask very seriously, Vendelthay, do you think you can get in and out of his room with information with no problems?
I am reasonably certain.
Okay, because this will be on you, and if we get caught, she's not going to answer any of our questions, and it'll be on our ass.
If we get caught, I am actually a mouse.
That's fair.
Live that life.
The General Faye would be the only one that would have been seen being suspicious of the scene, but unfortunately, we were also all seen by the guards up front. So,
Well, I could also just cast protection from good and evil.
And at the same time, your eagle has to stay with the party because, yeah, he has to roll a stealth check as well. So it's up to you if you want to leave the Kohaku behind.
Yeah, I'll leave Kohaku out with Nar and them.
Okay, so
Yeah.
who's going? It's just Morgana
It's alright,
and...
Kohaku. I got some food for you.
Is it Morgana and Vendote
He'd
only?
appreciate some bacon.
Alright,
That's
so
right.
Morgana and Vendote, you guys, what spell are you using, Morgana, for the...
I am using,
pass without a trace.
no. I'm using Wild Shape.
Okay, take a spell slot for that.
Could we also do pass without a trace?
Yeah, if
Yes,
Morgana
yes.
has enough spell slot, then...
Yep.
So you do both, so which means your stealth is like optimum, and she's a mouse, so
Mm-hmm.
fantastic.
So,
They will never
roll a stealth
catch me.
check, currently. Plus 10. I would say, Morgana, you don't have to roll because you're a mouse.
Okay.
With pass without a trace, it's 36.
Oh god, you're invisible. Alright, so there's a door in front of you. It does have a what you call a keyhole. So what you do is, do you have a tinker's chest? Thieves.
I
tools?
have the thieves' tools. Yes.
Okay, so you have it adds. What does that do? What does thieves tools do? I think it adds proficiency, or it adds one moment.
Thieves' tools. I'm looking at my thing right here.
In the thieves tools, it include proficiency. Proficiency with these tools lets you add proficiency bonus to any ability checks to disarm traps or open locks. So roll a
Okay.
d20, add your sleight of hand, and then add your proficiency bonus because you're a rogue. So I'm guessing you're proficiency.
How do you add sleight of hand? Oh, right there. Plus
Yeah.
4.
So basically, your sleight of hand modifier.
25.
Yeah, easily done. You managed to. You managed to.
Alright, so we're gonna slip inside here.
Okay. So,
Has he already gone to bed? Because we were gonna wait to go in until he had gone to bed and examine his office.
no, he's still in this office.
Alright, so we're gonna wait outside for a little longer and see if he'll go to bed.
How long are you waiting?
Well, I guess if I'm practically invisible, I could probably listen at the door for a minute or something. Yeah, let's go in.
Okay, so, at this time, by the time you head here, he's still in his office writing. So, you guys see a hallway, basically. Oops, one moment. Ahead of you, a hallway. And because of your stealth, technically, you do see a guard standing by a door, a double door on the side. So currently the guard does not see you because of your stealth. Actually, I'm gonna make a roll. No, he does not see you. He's sleepy. He is nodding from time to time. But there is one guard standing on this.
Okay, and
on
I'm
this double
guessing
door.
that's the doors to the office.
Yeah, that's a possibility.
So we don't want to go in the office yet. Well, no, if I open the door, that might give it away. So we're not
He's
going to
gonna
go
see
in
you
the office
if
yet.
you try to open the door. If you're
Yeah,
out in
let's
the
keep
open.
going straight.
If he's going straight, he's still also gonna see you. So currently you're in the area where he doesn't see you. So
You
if you look
Not down
straight,
the stairs.
you see torches. There's a crate. What's your vision? 60 feet, I would assume. So you see at the very corner, just see crates, and it goes. There's a hallway that goes to the left.
Okay.
And then it goes straight to the wall.
What's in that end room there?
You do not see another door, technically. It is excluding your vision. Because there's a crate blocking it.
Alright, so let's slip past the guard.
If you're gonna walk outside, he's gonna see you.
Okay, so I could cast Druid Craft, which doesn't really do much of anything, but I can create an instantaneous, harmless sensory effect, such as the falling of leaves, puff of wind, the sound of a small animal, or the faint odor of skunk. So I'm gonna make the sound of maybe like a raccoon or some kind of scurrying animal behind the crate, so that he'll turn and see if it looks and goes back that way.
What's the range of that spell?
30 feet.
30. Wait, one moment. 5, 10, 15, yep, that's enough. So, he would suddenly wake up, says, "What the?" And he does go there, apparently, to check it out.
So, can we slip inside the office without being seen, or is the guy gonna
If you guys go here, the door is locked. And this is happening very fast. So you you have one action. What do you do?
So, can I pick the lock fast enough to slip inside?
Picking a lock is gonna be an action for you. And then you have a bonus action in a move before he heads back. So both of you have an action. So Morgana has an action, a bonus action, because this is happening in 6 seconds.
Can I send her under the door to take a peek around?
Alright, so first things first, your action would be unlocking the door. So roll sleight of hand again.
Well, if I leave the door locked, can she squeeze underneath?
No, he could not.
Okay. So picking locks, that's 15 plus 19, 22 to pick the lock.
You just barely open it. So that's your action. You have a bonus action and a movement before he heads back.
Alright, so I'm gonna let her scurry in, and I'm going to slip back down the hall where I won't be seen.
So Morgana, you're a rat. You're gonna have a rat prepared. So technically you're going inside?
Yes.
So technically you see an office. So first things first, you see a statue of a female person in front of you. You look also, there's a few couches. And there is a person writing a piece of paper in the table. And currently you are the only two figure. The guard does not return by the time you finish the job, and he goes back to his post, bewildered by whatever he heard.
Okay.
So Morgana, you're now alone.
I'm going to act quite like an actual mouse, and I'm going to scurry along the side of the
hug the walls.
Hug the wall.
Easily done.
Run down and hide behind that bookshelf.
Okay, easily done. I think he's too busy doing what he's done to even pay attention. What do you do?
I'm going to watch him and see what he's doing for a little bit, see if he's, how alert he is, whether or not I can get closer, how sleepy he looks.
Currently he's still not sleepy, but he's just busy writing a piece of parchment.
Is he distracted by his parchment enough that she could sneak up onto that bookshelf there and look at his desk?
Let me just check his passive. You have to roll a stealth check, but I would say because you're a rat, you have advantage.
Okay. And I also have Pass Without a Trace cast on both of them.
Yeah.
Party spells, so. Oh, good. Thank you. I rolled good. So, let's see my stealth here. 31.
Yep, he doesn't see you.
Nice.
He's currently on the
Wow,
bottom of his
wine.
table. On the foot of
I
his
might
table.
even be so bold to take a little sip of that coffee there.
So what do you do?
I'm checking out what he's writing.
You have to climb up the table. And that's when he's
Okay.
gonna see you if you do that. Because you're on the foot of the table.
Maybe try climbing up the back of his chair.
He's gonna feel you because he's currently leaning while he's writing this.
Right, but if he
Could,
stays on the
if I
edge of the
climbed
chair
up
and
the
doesn't
top
touch
of
him.
that bookshelf, could I look over and see?
You have to roll a d20 and add your what you call strength modifier, your athletics.
Okay.
And then no, not you, the rat. The athletics of a rat.
That's right.
Because
You have to write down.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and look up. Do you have the rat stats?
I'm pulling it up.
So because it's looking
There
like
are
Rena's
bookshelves behind him too, you know.
Yeah, there is behind him as well. So depending which bookshelf you look.
Yeah, he'd probably have better luck well, no, then his shoulders would be in the road. But he is closer to the right wall than he is the left wall. By a whole half space.
So your strength check is going to be a -4.
Yep.
Yeah.
So roll a d20.
10.
10. It does take you a while, but I would say, yeah, you barely managed to get there. 10 was just enough, basically. There's a DC.
Okay.
I love how the first comment on this D&D Beyond thread is, I'm a druid. The rat.
Alright, so can I see what he's writing?
Roll perception and add the perception, wisdom? Is perception wisdom? Wisdom of a rat.
Yep, so it's +0.
Okay, so just a straight roll. Roll d20 and then add nothing.
When you polymorph into something else, when you wild shape, you maintain your intellect and your wisdom.
Uh-huh. No,
so what I roll from-
but this is the eyesight of a rat. So technically, you're still Morgana. You still know what you're doing.
Oh, okay.
So technically, you still know what you're doing because there's a difference between animal shape and wild shape, I think. Because you when you transform into animal, you take the intelligence of that animal as well. So you wouldn't be doing this. You would be eating books. You would be
Let's
beating
find out.
Yeah, this is wild shape.
So technically, that happened before in Critical Role, where someone turned
Yeah.
into a moth. He ended up spending an hour eating the curtain rather than doing what he was supposed to do.
But he also wasn't a druid. He was just wild shaping, right?
So technically, you think like a rat, basically, if you're because you keep the intelligence of Morgana. You still know it's you. You do not, you do not end up.
Okay, but but the wisdom modifier is lower for perception because of the rat's eyes, not because my wisdom stat is inherently low.
Technically, you're using
Okay.
the rat's eyes as per perception.
Here we go. It says when you transform into a beast, you can either use its proficiency bonus or your own, whichever is highest, as long as you both and your beast shape are proficient in the same skill.
Are you proficient in perception? I would say
Perception, I have a +4 to it, but it's not a proficiency.
so. No.
So you're not
No.
proficient.
In perception. Alright, so you have to roll a straight flat d20 and see if you can see.
Okay,
the
8.
8? Nope, it's a bunch of words. Yeah, it's hard to
So-
see from this distance, the angle. I would say from this moment about more or less 30 minutes have passed by. When they'll tell you, the rat hasn't left.
Ooh, wow. So apparently a challenge rating 2 that you could cast is Giant Constrictor Snake, so you can go ahead and go Boa.
Yeah, but I haven't been told specifically to kill him, and my character wouldn't do that.
Fair enough.
Mine would.
Can you cast a challenge rating 3 yet?
I can do challenge rating of a half, I think.
1/2. Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, you could do a giant wolf spider or a boar, but you couldn't really.
Next level, I can do challenge rating of 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Which
One
that
moment,
would be.
one moment.
So it's been 30 minutes and she still hasn't come back out. I'm starting to get a little worried here.
I'm going to realize that this is futile. Start to head back.
Okay. What you call? As soon as that happens, I would say, I think this would be the perfect time to end this.